And welcome to tonight's shit show
Hi,
with
dude.
your host, Kyle.
Indeed, Kyle.
Kyle?
Hi.
Kyle?
Kyle.
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 Oh.
Kyle.
Ah.
Sexy man
Tonight-
named shortened Kyle. Sorry, Shrek 2 hopped in my head there for a minute.
On tonight's episode, we will talk about yeast infections from the Wild Witch of the West.
Ooh, my favorite.
Yes, it's quite informative. Very graphic, but quite informative. Anyway, so yeah, back to Embers. Last we left off on Embers, let me go ahead and pull up my notes here, because I have, crap, I'm missing the one doc. Okay.
We did absolutely nothing except for politics.
Yes.
Fun.
You're right.
Yes, you guys quite role played quite a bit last session, and the thing is, there's some things that I kind of want to go ahead and kind of refresh a little bit and reinforce with what happened last session. So, let's see here. Last we left off, last session kind of, it was a week after the events of Mirka, where the assault occurred. A week has passed, and the city's under siege. There are artillery shells are still being fired across the lake in the north, and the tunnels that lead underground, that lead to the underdark city of Underheim, is currently infested with stone giants that have turned. Even in the south, things are not the best because hill giants have been brought in and are now festering the southern walls. They are quite an infestation. So a true siege it is. Now, with those three things mentioned, this is where William comes in. William comes in and reflects that he usually does with the player, with your actions. And so far, so good. And considering how dysfunctional you guys can be sometimes, and considering the path of characters you guys are, you haven't really done evil things. In fact, you've actually done some good
teleported
things.
out of the fucking room.
Yes. Yes. It was clear that once William could just win over the party by handing a stick of butter to the clown, that olive branch
Water.
was what was needed. However, though, he does mention the siege at America. He tells you guys, so I'm going to be honest with you guys have been doing great, you've been playing the game well, and you guys are honestly not being assholes while doing it. I can't really vouch for that on my part, not going to lie. But yeah, let's be real here. The walls of America stood for thousands of years, kept the tall folk away from the evil giants, so on and so forth. Yeah, a lot has changed since then, and those walls should last for about 3 months at max. If nothing is interrupted, probably just 1 month. So this is what I expect you all to do. And this, well, you wowed me before, you're gonna wow me again. Find a way to stop the siege. I know it sounds impossible considering you're up against a giant army. I'm not saying go full forward into it like Carl fucking Weezer here, and just head first into the army. No. You'll probably be eaten. Not gonna lie. What I do recommend though is finding ways to hinder the siege. If you hinder it enough, it'll push on by another month. Hinder even more, another month after that. But no more than 3 months. So William kind of looks around a little bit. You see the pupil in where his mechanical eye is, looking around as well. He goes, "Get about maybe the end of the summer. That'll be good enough." I'm gonna say it takes several days travels to pass this country and everything. Yeah, let's do that. A time crunch. He goes, "Doesn't that sound exciting?"
Guys.
Well, anyway, I'm sure you guys will figure it out. Hold on 1 second. Hello, April. Oh, green treats? Okay. You're good. Shit, what was I in the middle of? Oh yeah, here you go. William ends it with, "I know that's a definition of a tall order." You get it?
No.
Regardless, your potential paths will lead you to your answers, and all it comes down to your choice. It all comes down to your choice. The choice of the Anti-Social Society, lovingly known as, well, your acronym, ASS! And when he says ass, he disappears.
Ah.
Ass. Fast forwarding, this leads you to Olaf. Olaf is commonly known as the Common Man's King. You found that out firsthand. Unlike Oric, the reserved prince, who just wanted to integrate you, Olaf was more than willing to seem like the host of a party than anything else. He opened the door, dressed down in boots, rolled up a button-down sleeve, as well as donning a pair of suspenders. You discussed with him. He complimented you on the actions you've done. Has given you a place in Lashra, his capital, in which he says give it about 7 days, he'll have it ready. So for Lashra, and then lastly, though, he gives you a quest, and that is looking for a seed called the All Seed, special fruit that can grow in any climate and conditions. Something like that in itself, especially in its size alone, being for giants, is incredibly valuable. And he mentioned going towards. Let me go ahead and get you guys back to the map here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. There you go.
Oh,
There you are.
Hey, Matt.
I'm the map.
that's
The
still a
map,
big map.
the map.
He mentions going to the Shrine of Jordan, which, by the way, guys, I'm gonna update the map. I'm gonna change this map. I'm just gonna change change the city here and remove this here.
Did you update the quest log on the Google Docs?
I did.
Okay, let me click on that real quick.
Yes.
Wow. Is it a floating island?
Yeah.
Oh, I like floating islands. Those are cool.
Yeah. Find a solution to hinder. Oh yeah, you also request your main quest from Peter. Head to.
Fired up.
All right, there you guys go. Perfect. So, there you guys go. So yeah, Olaf, he gave you a place. He'll after discussing everything with you. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes to make sure everything. Oh yeah, you guys wanted a gun range, a silent room for relics, and also Bill. Bill has been, by the way, just to kind of address Bill. Olaf, as he's speaking to you guys, tells you, by the way, your friend Bill, Bill, Bill's on his way to Latra as well, so he's going to be having a little comfy spot. When we found him, he was in a room full of 2 to 3 women.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was wearing nothing.
Someone's getting bitches.
2 to 3?
2 to 3.
2 to
Did
3.
did you not count? Was it like half a woman in there? Or like, what do you mean?
I mean, do halflings count as half a woman?
I think so, actually. That's a good point. How? Where's my knowledge on? Oh, let me look this up. Halfling.
How many halflings were there then? If a halfling's half a woman.
Oh, yeah. That's a half a woman right there.
Oh
Are
my.
you denying?
Oh my god.
Are you saying that a halfling is half of a woman and it's not a whole woman?
I mean,
Yeah.
Bro,
look at it.
are you?
I
you
just
profiling right
I
now?
just did some research right now. I'm just seeing what Google told me.
Yeah.
What if it was 2 halflings and a giant?
It's
That's
not
what I'm
just-
asking.
The report is not that in detail. I'm sure if you want to talk to Bill, you'll probably be arriving there in a day or two. Looks like he's been doing some work apparently. He told us to tell you guys that he's got some good stuff to show you. So there's that. Sorry, it wasn't much descriptive.
You're good.
He's not trying to show us a halfling, is he?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the man could have a camera. Why am I even discussing this with you guys? He's like,
We're asked. We need to know all the details.
he goes, guys, my whole shtick is being this relaxed look kind of king thing. Look, okay. He looks at the time clock. He goes, crap. All right, my time's ending here. I gotta get going soon. But in terms of what you got from me, you got the house. You got a good rep across my land, so you know you should be fine. By the way, I am totally on your side against Gaunt's. You guys did a good thing, so there's no reason to turn you all in. Lastly, I will give you all 1,000 gold each.
Finally, something for me to write down.
How much gold you said?
1,000.
1,000.
That's a lot.
He goes, well, you did
know-
you did save an ambassador.
Do you know how many bullets I can buy with that kind of money?
1,000.
A lot.
At least
lot.
3.
Or
I'm not
one.
gonna run out of bullets for a long time. Just letting you know. Like I already have an absurd amount. Like now I'm good for the rest of the campaign.
I'm imagining you're buying platinum bullets.
Yeah.
Platinum bullet.
Do platinum bullets do more damage?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Only to my kind.
Oh, something happened. Something pinged. Oh, hey. Someone just followed us. Hello. Sorry, I didn't have it on the Discord here, but thanks for following.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where'd they follow at?
On Twitch, I believe.
Twitch.
Yes. I had the screen minused out, so I couldn't see the name before it was too late. Coming off guard there. But anyway, welcome aboard to the party.
Welcome.
So, essentially here the meeting ends and so on and so forth. And as Olaf is walking you out, he goes, "Now, the next 2 meetings are not going to be the best. Let's just say Bjorn is kind of old in his ways. He's good at he's good at what he's going to tell you. Oh, by the way, do you tell him about the siege thing with William?
When you say the siege thing, do you mean when William came in the safe house and talked to us?
Do you inform him of what occurred with William and the siege? The siege talk is what I'm trying to say. If not, that's all right. It's
The
not-
siege talk.
like about
Do you mean like what happened with the siege in the castle and the king?
I should clarify your quest to lighten the siege or hinder or break the siege. Do you mention him your quest?
We also need to remember that we were severely drunk.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Tell you what. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think I'm gonna say also the prick, this very, very annoying prick snuck into our safe house earlier.
Huh.
And he was giving us this quest, but I'm not exactly sure what he was talking about. I got out of there before anything came of it. Do y'all what did he want? What did he talk about? You may remember I said no, fuck it, and teleported out of the room. So Relix wouldn't actually know of the quest.
Yeah, as you were talking about this, Olaf raises an eyebrow and starts pulls out a bag, like a briefcase, starts rummaging through it, and he goes, William. Ulrich mentioned William. He's the guy with the eye and can teleport, and he's the one framing you, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Yeah. I mean, shit. Sorry he showed up. I thought security was tight.
He can teleport. It's really hard for security to be super tight.
Fair. Anyway, he looks over at the crew and goes, anything important, he said? Is he at fault for this?
He's at fault for many, many things. You're gonna need to be a little bit more specific.
He didn't even accept my butter offering.
Well,
He gave you butter.
Yeah, but then I wanted to give it to him as like a peace offering, and then he just completely like just disregarded it.
Oh, sorry. He would take that. He take it. He take the butter.
Oh, he does?
I'd say.
No, William.
Yeah, I know William.
Yeah, William take the butter.
He took the butter? I forgot.
Yeah,
Wait, what did he
took
do?
the butter.
Didn't he like smash it into someone else?
No, I smashed it in your face, whatever was left over.
Oh.
Yeah, when we were going into that fight, yeah.
You attempted to smash it into my face.
I attempted.
No,
Oh yeah, you got bread from Brahm, and then you deflected, and then it became toast.
Yes.
You countered it.
Anyway, by the way, yes, but William will take the butter. William will take the butter. Like guys, he's honestly, if you guys want to care more about William's things to say about you, instead of going from insults this time around, he said, "Brahm, big man in town, literally and figuratively. The trickster went from clown with gun to clown with, hey, he can shoot with his guns."
Who would have thunked it?
Who would have thunk that? Nutmeg, man. I'm still trying to figure you out. I'm not gonna lie. Relix.
What even is a nutmeg?
Relix. And I don't want Relix to hear this, but Relix, you know, I think he kind of likes me a little bit.
There's a reason why Relix was not in the room when that happens. That must have been after he teleported out.
Yeah. And he goes to Carl and goes, "Carl, for a kid who can turn into a grass man and punch people's skulls through, I can't say that's not cool." He goes, "So, yeah, keep up the good work. By the way, after this timeout, I'll go back to taunting you a little bit. It's, you know, it's part of the game."
Carl does not appreciate being taunted.
He goes, "Well, I expect you guys to do the same to me. You are undoing my work that I work. You're supposed to. You're trying to undo the work that I work rigorously on for years. We'll see if it works. But anyway, that does happen. Sorry to get off topic there. I just thought you guys could use an update in terms of your levels of respect. Don't get cocky.
Carl.
Carl.
None of our ass will ever get cocky.
But there's a crockware. Where's? Oh.
Anyway, do you guys tell the king about, or discuss about the quest of the siege? You guys are drinking, so it's up to you. Going
We're
once?
drinking with the king.
Sorry, I'm talking. You guys, no, you're not. You're not drinking with the king. You're talking about if you were drinking with William's quest about the siege. If you tell him or not. If
I'll just look at Brahm and Relix.
Oh.
Can't look at me. Relix still doesn't know about it.
He was too busy having weird thoughts. He didn't pay attention to the weird man who teleported in the room.
fair.
I was more concerned with the butter, really.
All right.
Very
Then.
well.
In that case, you don't tell him. Will just smiles and goes, "Well, whatever it is, I'm sure you guys will take care of." Now, you gotta get out of here. Talk to Bjorn. He's gonna be cranky at this point. It's been a hot minute. And as you guys leave, you are escorted down the hall to the next king. Finally, before you go, you hear footsteps clapping. He goes, wait. He goes up to you guys. He's like walking. He's like huffing and puffing by this point. He goes, "Holy crap! I haven't run like that in a long time." All right. He looks up and goes, "Why not just yell you guys to stop? I'm a fucking king." Anyway. He goes, "This is what I have for you guys." He pulls out our short bow. And he goes, "You guys shoot bows?"
Shoot guns.
Not usually, but we can.
I can
What is
shoot
it?
punches.
We generally shoot other people.
Yes.
I exclusively shoot people, actually.
Yeah, let's see here. Just want to make sure I'm reading it correctly. So, this here is called the Visage Shortbow. It was made in the hills of the mountains of Ladaktia.
The what? The what short bow?
Vicious Shortbow. He looks over at and he starts showing the markings of the blade of the short bow. And he goes, vicious short bow is just a type of weapon to call it. There's in terms of this magic with it, he pulls up the short bow and he shows it you guys to your face, and you see engravings of what it looks like to be wolves and teeth. He goes, this thing was used a lot to shoot vampires, believe it or not. It was given to me when I went down there. One of the accounts there gave it to me as a gift. So, and I haven't used it for the last 20 years. I haven't used it for the last 10 years. It's just been sitting on my shelf. So I thought, hey, these guys might use it. And how this short bow works is when you roll a d20 on your attack roll with the magic weapon. This is the magic weapon, by the way. With this, your critical roll deals an extra 2d6 damage of that weapon's type.
Holy moly.
Yes, it's a rare weapon.
I'm aware, yeah. Of what?
Of what?
Yes, aware. I'm
Rare,
aware.
not
Oh.
aware.
Oh,
Rare
Rare.
weapon.
Rare, yeah, it's a rare type. And it's called Vicious Shortbow. Let me know if it's in Roll 20 or not.
It is in roll 20.
Perfect. So yeah, anyone wants it, they can. The regular damage of 1d6. It is a piercing weapon, and it's 80 to 320 feet. It's two-handed, obviously. And then he looks over, and after showing you guys a weapon, he looks at you, Relix, and gives you the short bow and goes, "You're kind of in charge. I'll let you deal with this. Bye."
Ay, thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
Felix in my life.
Now this is where you enter. Now this is after a short walk. You enter the next room, and the door opens, and you see a man who looks. I don't know if you guys ever watched the Clone Wars, the TV series, but
When I was a little baby boy.
well, he kind of looks like Count Dooku a little bit, with the mustache and everything,
Okay.
the beard.
Okay. So
It was a good
gray
series.
beard. He's balding a little bit.
Yes. He's wearing
Okay.
a traditional garb that looks to be militaristic in style, holding several medals.
I see.
Yes. He takes off his glasses. He had glasses in his hand and appeared to look out the window, and sits down at the table, and gestures for you all to sit. There's a specifically wide chair made for Brahm too, apparently. So he accommodated your size.
Now, I have a question. When we walk up to the table, does it look like there's a specific spot for each and every one of us? Or is there just or does everything look the same besides the extra large chair for Braun?
Going inside the office, there's a few couches on the side, but there appears to be several chairs brought in for you all to sit around in a circle.
Okay. I see. Relix is quickly going to sit in one of the chairs. Not Brahm's chair, but a chair, because he doesn't want to sit next to someone on a couch.
Okay. Alright, you sit. And the king nods, and Bjorn nods at you.
I go to sit on the couch.
You sit on the couch, Brahm. It's quite comfy. You sink into it a little bit, but it's perfect.
Nice.
Yes. I'm assuming Carl will nutmeg and Trickster takes a seat too.
I'm gonna sit on the floor.
You know what?
Can I sit on Carl?
I mean, you can if you want.
I will attempt to sit on Carl.
Come over here. I'm a very big fluffy cushion.
I bet he is.
As you sit down, as he sits down, Carl, you see the king just staring at you.
Mm-hmm. Go on, Capitan. I'm not. Don't mind me. I'm just here to listen.
Okay. Welcome to I am King Bjorn, and I believe you are us.
That's us.
We are.
Indeed.
Proud member.
Well, now that you're here, I hear you're also looking for work, but I also have questions about you. Usually I'd reserve these questions and barriers, but considering you have done us a big favor and not bringing, death to our representative from the West, that would be very much implied. Sorry, I'm trying to work on the voice. It's a borderline between trying to hold the voice but not. But anyway, he goes, "So, you have done yourselves a good thing here, and you have done yourself a good thing. You've saved their dwarvish representative, who, by the way, was there because of under my word. So you are super in my good graces. This is what I have for you." He pulls a piece of paper and hands it to you, and you see it's a rough sketch of the boat, of the old captain that you guys fought off with. Remember the boat that you guys took over?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm trying to remember his name. Captain, what's his face? What's his face? Alright.
Captain Armchair.
Captain Armchair. We'll call him Captain Armchair. Captain Armchair's boat. It looks like the speed size of a destroyer. It's built almost similar to a longboat size, so it's quite longer. And it looks pretty bare bones. And he goes, "This here ship, it's bare bones. But from what I've heard from the other side of the room, looks like you're getting a home in Latra. It's right by the water. Boat, current state's worth 1,500 gold. What do you want to name the vessel?"
What's something ass related?
Booty?
The booty? That's a little too on the nose, don't you think? We need something a little more on the ass. We can take booty, name pending.
You name them.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Okay. And name pending booty. He raises his eyebrow and goes, "Booty. I see." Puts the name down. Puts the sheet under his desk. Gives you another one. Anthony, the ship. He goes, "The ship is on its way to your dock in Latra. Then I've already phoned it. However, though, if you would like to add more to your ship, that will cost you a penny. You can either upgrade your purchases yourself, or you can always do me a favor then. Tell me, I have an old trading partner in the west of this island, of this peninsula. Have you ever been to the dwarvish kingdoms of Baldur Lador?"
Never heard of it.
I can't say we have been to the kingdoms of Baldurlalor.
Well,
Sorry, important phone call. I'll be back in a few minutes. Continue that way.
okay.
For a moment.
He goes, "Well, I'm in need of, this is what I'm in need of." He goes ahead, pulls out some schematics on papers, and it looks like fire giant weapons.
Oh.
I like those.
Yes, you see the artillery that is transported by rail tracks that the giants used since they're so heavy. You see the sniper rifle-esque weapon the fire giant was using, sniping giants off the top of the mountain. You also see something else, and you don't know what it looks like, but it looks like a box with wheels. Not wheels, but treads. It looks like it's covered in metal. You don't know what this is.
What is this?
He looks down and goes, "Not sure, but it's what makes me wonder." He goes ahead and puts down the paper and goes, "I don't know if you're aware of this, but Mirka was an independent city-state. It was under protection from the Shield Maidens at Irka and its own garrison, and they are not doing too well. Now, you are mercenaries. You have no reason to do this. But would you mind helping me and possibly learning from the siege, if not ease it? Because to be frank, ever since what happened 15 years ago, we can't afford another war."
I mean, surely it can't cost that much. I can give you my 1,000. Is that enough for a war?
I'm mostly talking about lives.
Think of all the bullets you can buy with this kind of money. That's enough for a whole army.
He goes, yeah, I don't. I wish it was like the old days. I could just raise up the guards and just kick ass.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by that?
Was that a threat?
No,
Is that a threat? Are you threatening us?
No,
You trying to start a political war?
He goes. He looks at
Guys,
you
I
and
think
goes.
this guy wants to start a war with us.
He goes, "No, no, I'm not. Please, calm down.
No problem.
He goes. So this is what I recommend here. I would like for you to go to Baldur Lodor. In particular, go to Baldur. There you will find a fire giant. No, wait, you guys are looking for a fire giant. Shit. Sorry, I just realized I'm reading the wrong quest line for you guys.
Sure.
Okay. This is what we're gonna do. He tells you this and goes, these schematics, these weapons, I want to know more about them. However, my intelligence committee isn't as best as the younger. He looks over and goes, Netter's Den and Hester. There should be a contact there by the name of Franklin. He should have schematics that he's learned about from the intelligence of Netter's Den. Would you be able to be my mule and get them for me?
Sure, I guess.
It was good. Let me go ahead and put it up here.
As long as there's bad guys for me to shoot, I mean, I'm in.
Go to Hester. And Franklin the Mule. He goes.
Sorry about that. I returned.
Oh, good. The only thing you missed is a quest that was given. You will be
Okay.
you will be going to Hester. You were given a quest by Keyborn to go to Hester to find a mule called Franklin the Mule. Supposedly, he has information that he's learned.
I see.
Yes. This information in particular is about weapon schematics. The three things that was shown were fire giant design, Alex, and they're roughly drawn on
Okay.
paper.
see.
One looks like the artillery guns on rail tracks, the ones that you saw firing at Mirka. The other was the sniper rifle like weapon that the fire giants are using. And then lastly is something you don't know. It looks like a big box of metal on wheels with tracks.
Okay. Does he mean a train?
It's not
I
a
think he's
train.
talking about a tank. But we don't know what a tank is.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks over at you guys and goes, this, points to the tank and goes, this is why I want to hear from Franklin. The sooner I hear from him, the better. But I fear this weapon, whatever this is. Well, if my mule inside Hester is correct, this thing might break through the walls. And more. It could flatten cities if used on us. This thing, whatever this thing is, I want to know about. And this leads to my one request to you all. Don't say anything to Sten or Gustav about this.
Okay.
Good. I don't believe Sten's being honest with us, so that is why I'm doing this. And Gustav is just a kid, so leave him be.
Now hold on right there. What don't you? What's wrong with Sten?
Sten is the reason. Sten is an isolationist. He hasn't been helpful with us. You see, when we are attacked as a kingdom, all three brothers come together and defend the family, including the sister, the Shield Maidens. However, though, 15 years ago, you see, I used to have a little land, just 2 cities worth, over on the other side of the water on the Aotro. Then, when Zordaland invaded, 15 years ago, we had the navy, but Zoidland had power. Their ships were bigger, ours were faster, but they could hit. And we tried hit and run tactics and everything. I tried everything I could do at the time, with my general's recommendation and everything. Olaf was just taking over a kingdom, so he sent military aid, and was gonna try and commit with Sten to unite and defend our land, but Sten didn't want to do that. Sten said we shouldn't unite and we'll lose more men against Zoidaland. That is my problem, not theirs. And then now we don't have our little gateway anymore on the other side of the waters, do we? We're just here. So, is it a little personal? Yes. But a lot of it is, we're brothers. We're supposed to share each other, not hide secrets. So, you see my predicament?
Not really, but I'll take your word for it.
I see your predicament. I also raise you, if this is that much of a problem, and you say you're brothers, you should be trusting each other and not hiding secrets from each other. By us not telling him, aren't we becoming a part of the problem?
Wait, that's right! Oh my god! Wait, you're the problem!
He goes, fair, but it's kind of important. I feel like...
No buts, only ass.
He goes, well, you don't have to do the quest if you don't want to.
Now, I didn't say that. I'm just trying to understand your position here.
My position is, for the first time in thousands and hundreds to almost thousands of years, there is war with the North, with the Giants having their own faction and sorts, their own civil war. That's not good. And apparently, when we last met last week, when it first happened, me and Olaf, we rushed over to Felsengrothrond, over on the north, on the coast, and met there. We were both wondering what the hell was going on. We were raising our guard. We thought giants were going to start coming across the field to start fucking our skulls. And he goes, but when Sten arrives with Gustav's pleading with us, saying he's sorry, and we're like, why are you sorry? And then Sten says apparently he knew about the invasion. he knew about it for 2 weeks. And he slams his fist on the table. He looks over at you and goes, I had cities evacuating. I had people fleeing their homes. I had a literal crisis. Both me and Olaf. And you know who didn't have one? Nettersden.
I see.
And he looks at you and
This-
goes, see how that's not very brotherly?
Yeah, this is extremely suspicious.
He looks at you and goes, exactly. Exactly. And he sits back down on the table and lets out a deep breath and goes, so yeah, that's my quest for you. I'll give you weapons. I'll give you gold. Your boat will be sent to the Latcher in a few days. And tell you what, if you ever want some upgrades and stuff like that, if you are able to help me out, maybe I can make the right connections with you. But that's all I have for you. He looks up at you and goes, is there anything I can help you with? Any questions you have?
So, to be clear, you want us to go to Hester. You want us to get a donkey named what?
No, not donkey, mule. Mule is like a guy who gets information.
Okay, so you want us to capture a mule, not the animal, but a person named...
Franklin.
Is it a specific person or just any mule?
He's commonly known in the streets called Franklin the Mule. I don't
Okay,
know if you guys have any underground connections, but he's kind of like that.
Okay.
He's by the water side. I know that. He frequents Julia's Tavern. I added it to your notes.
Yep, already ahead of you.
Hell yeah.
You said Julia's Tavern?
Yep.
Now, is that the name of the tavern, or is that just like Julia?
Say
She
again?
owns the tavern.
Yeah, it's Julia's Tavern. It's a girl named Julia who owns it.
But is Julia's Tavern the name of the tavern?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, let me go ahead and... Up the attack. Okay. So yeah. Any more questions?
Nope.
Can I shoot him?
Do you want us to interrogate the guy that the who knew the attack was coming?
Sten? Didn't we just talk to him?
Yeah.
No, you're not talking to him. You're talking to Bjorn.
Oh.
Bjorn
Sorry.
goes...
Didn't we
Remember
just
these
talk to
brothers.
him?
It's hard to remember these brothers.
It's alright. Bjorn goes, Bjorn answers your question and goes, well, you can more than welcome to interrogate him as much as you want, because you're not going to be happy what he has to offer you. He goes, hint, hint, we rolled at chance to see who got what. Olaf got you a place to live, I got your boat, and he's got your blimp.
He's got what?
Your blimp.
Ah.
We need to...
He goes, he gets up and goes, you will now see how much of a pain in the ass he's been for me. He walks over the door, opens the door, and goes, now keep the quest between us, and as soon as you find Franklin, he'll tell you the rest. and goes, "By the way, this came for you." He gives you a letter. He hands you out a letter. He gestures it towards Brom.
Okay. Letter.
He goes, "Yes, it's from the council of the. It's from the council of the tall."
Okay.
Council.
And you sure you don't want us to, interrogate Sven about not telling you about the attack?
You can interrogate him. Just don't tell him anything about the quest.
Hmm.
Any information you get from him, though, will be for the better.
Interesting.
We shall keep this in mind.
All right.
And this letter is addressed to just me?
It's addressed
Or
to the
everybody?
party. It's actually kind of
Okay.
heavy, and as you picked it up, you feel the moving of certain documents.
There's a lot in here. Y'all want to read this now or later?
Bjorn looks at you, goes, "You can read if you want." Goes to the door and goes, "Your privacy," and he steps out.
Oh,
Yeah, if he steps out, then read away, Brom.
okay. I take out my longsword and open the letter.
All
You
right.
got a long sword to open the letter.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as you open the letter, you see inside of it several. You see inside of it your passports. And the letter says, "Hello, friends. Hope you've been doing well. I've recovered this last week just as much as you have. Hopefully, I have been approved from Vought and the Federation and the Council of the Tall over at the Giant Lands. You have been hereby approved to be traveled through Giant territory without hesitation. You have successfully sufficed the requirements and can now travel freely as you wish through the lands of the Tall. Take care, Gull."
Well, yeah. We got our passports and stuff. So, that's interesting.
Yep. Now you're able to freely travel through Giant territory unencumbered, and that includes hill giants, fire giants, frost giants, as well as stone, cloud, and storm. Just kind of like, you know what I mean. You guys already have objectives and shit like that. So
Now, is it only the fire giants that are at war?
it's a federation of So it's this is where they're located at right now. However, though, hill giants are attacking over here, right? And they're attacking the
Mhm.
southern wall.
Yeah.
You have frost giants using the rivers. You have stone giants in the mountains, and a cloud and a castle in the cloud over in the skies over here. I should really get I think I saw a template once that showed a sky island. I should really put it over here. And then you also have, you haven't really seen them, but apparently some storm giants have joined as well. It's called the Coalition of the First Sun.
Okay. And we're helping the dwarves.
Sorry, I changed that. I changed the dwarves to the.
Alright.
Sorry, I changed the quest from because you guys are. I got confused with my quest order. The dwarven quest was a thing you get later on.
Oh.
Yeah, this is for Sweden. Those Fortnite is done. So, don't worry. You'll get your dwarf quest soon. I promise.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, you guys ready to go on to the last king, the last regent, whatever?
Sure.
All right. fast forward, and at this point, after a few steps down the halls, as you leave and walk past Bjorn gives you all a letter, a little envelope as well, and says, "Open this after you leave." I'm sure this will be my payment to you all.
Who does he hand it to?
He gives you all individual letters.
Oh. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks.
All right. So, having the letters in hand, after a few more, about 5 or so minute walk around the palace complex, you approach a door with 2 guards. They're wearing the colors of yellow and with stripes of blue, and look down at you and goes, "You appear to be asked. The region has been waiting for you. However, the child cannot enter.
What?
Only adults are allowed in."
That's ages.
I mean, if only adults are allowed in, there's a few more of us that probably shouldn't be in there.
I don't have the mental capacity of an adult.
What if you're older than an adult, like a senior?
He just looks at you, his eye begins to twitch and goes, "I am merely following my orders. All can enter, but Master Black Death."
I'm putting like a pouty face right now.
What if you go rage mode and like show him that you're actually an adult?
But yeah, this is just his disguise.
Yeah, he's not actually a little boy. Like, right, Carl? Like, show him your big boy mode.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm a big 12-year-old.
He goes, "Even though Mr. Carl of the Black Death Lion can turn into a hunk with muscle, his birth records indicate with us that he is, as he says, merely a 12-year-old.
How do you all have his birth records?
We at Nether's Den find out a lot of things.
May I come through?
Yes, you may." He opens the door. He goes,
Wonderful. I walk through, and I don't care who follows me.
"Okay."
Okay.
As he walks through, he looks to you, Carl, and goes, "You, Master Black Death, there's a sitting area off that way." He points off to the corner of the hallway. He goes, "I'll escort you down there, and we'll come get you when we're done."
Wait.
I'm gonna like, I want to kick a rock, like being like sad kicking.
And the area that we're going into, that he can't go into, what's this area? Why are we going in here?
You're speaking with the last regent, the person who's in charge of the last kingdom, and you're learning about your war blimp.
And our party member Carl can't go in.
No.
So, what if we all stay out here and they come out here?
And then, as you say that, you hear a voice in the background go, "Then you forfeit the blimp."
That's a little sus, I'm not gonna lie.
I'll have Roland go over and like chill with Carl.
I can just imagine the reason they don't want me there, because I'm like they're scared.
If they won't hand it over, then maybe we have to take it by force.
Oh.
I'm thinking. I was also thinking about just grabbing Carl and bringing him in with me. Just saying.
Clearly, they're afraid of him in there.
And you see, Carl, as you're walking down and kicking rocks, you see another young boy appear. He looks around the corner, and he's has blonde hair going down to his shoulders. He's wearing rolled up sleeves as well as slacks with a belt. He appears to be a long jacket over him. He waves at you and goes, "Psst. Hey, you want to play a game?"
Like games.
"Cool. I haven't seen a kid here in like, I don't know, a really long time. I'm Gustav. Your name?"
I'm.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. They're gonna do adult shit, so let's fuck off.
I'm gonna look it back at my friends for like, what? What my friends?
He goes,
Well,
your friends are gonna have to talk to Sten. But you and I need help, and you can help me.
You need help?
Yes.
Oh, what do you need help with?
Let's get further away from the guards, and we can do more of that.
do I get the feeling they're trying to like kidnap
God.
Carl?
In fact,
Like
I
why?
It would work.
with him.
well, I don't know. It's up to you guys if you want to do it. It's just Carl's not allowed, and another young boy wants to play with Carl.
That's all it is.
I'm sure he's a nice man.
Yeah.
Well, I still don't like it. I don't know Carl being there. Carl, what do you want? What do you want to do, Carl? You want to go in and talk, or do you want to stay out here?
Well, he does say he needs my help, and I do like helping people.
He's speaking your language.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right, kid. And I slap him on the back. I go, just watch yourself.
Okay. And like I start cracking my knuckles. No problem.
He goes sick. Let's go. As you guys start, and Carl and Gustav starts walking away, kind of skedaddling away. You see a man with short, cut brown hair and formal wear sitting at the desk. He just
Human?
He's human. He's human. As you come down, the office is very similar to that. There are couches and tables, seats and such. You can take them. You see the character. He's like as I said before, formal attire, brown short cut hair. Appears to be in his middle age, close, possibly around the same age as Olaf. And he looks up on you all and goes, "So, I have asked in my presence, and if I can say, welcome to the Northern Fjords. It appears wherever you go, trouble follows." Am I wrong?
You may call him Trouble. We call him William.
He goes, "Yes, I have read your report on William and the avocation from Prince Ulrich on your behalf. I also read the report from Gaunt's, though. And from what I can see, I don't know. I mean, what is there to say that what I give you, you won't use the broad blimp to rain bombs down upon us? Besides, it's currently under inspection. You will get the blimp soon. It will, however, be, let's the paperwork goes. You will get the blimp at the end of the summer."
And how far through the summer are we?
It's the beginning.
Yeah.
He goes, "We appreciate you bringing it into our care. My intelligence department is going to look forward to dissecting the in and outs and discovering this from the fire giant technology. That is clearly an influence here. However, it is in my care. But that still does not mean I will not reward you. Judging by your accomplishments and what you have done, I will hereby give you all 1,250 gold coins each."
Another 1,000. Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm wondering if it's just given to them, or do they give extra to like for Carl as well?
We have enough to buy the whole blimp with that kind of money.
Probably not, but moving on.
Yeah. No, you guys are getting close there, though. As you guys, and lastly, he gives you that and goes, "So I hereby give you reward. Judging by the other brotherly kingdoms, you have given You have been given a boat, which you have plenty of money of, from what I've been told, to buy upgrades for. And, well, there's not much I can say. The only thing I can ask you all is, please don't make a nuisance of yourself in my kingdom. It is my command, my leadership to make sure Gustav inherits the kingdom at his proper age, and he's not simply ready yet, nor old enough yet. So whatever you do, please do not bring harm to my kingdom.
I have a question for you there, but you say that you are afraid that if you give us our war blimp, we're going to use it to rain down bombs on the city, this country?
Yes, judging by Judging
by what? What have we done that would make you think that we would do such a thing after we've saved your ambassador and came here and done nothing but peacefully talk? Why would you think we would want to cause any harm?
Well,
Making a point there, honestly.
Roll a insight check.
Just me or multiple people?
Actually, no. Tell you what. Alex, roll insight check with advantage because you're fucking right.
Okay.
And this guy's name is what?
Stan.
This one's
Okay. This is okay. This is the one we can interrogate too.
Yes, he's the regent of Netherstein.
Okay. Insight, my high roll is a dirty 20.
Okay. With a dirty 20, he gives you a few words jumbled up here and there, mentions the waiting period as well as the bureaucracy behind it. This man, in a very political way, told you he's not giving you it because bullshit reasons.
Okay. Let me make this explicitly clear for you, sir. And first of all, I have a certain amount of respect for you and everyone that holds an office in a country. But you need to understand that they have gotten it one way or another because they should have it. You have it because you don't trust the real ruler of this land. So I'm going to make this explicitly clear, and I have one question for you. If we were, with our backs against the wall, constantly fighting, able to make it out, steal a war blimp from the rightful owners, and protect the ambassador completely, unharmed, make it all the way back here, and have been nothing but peaceful since then, what makes you think you're going to be able to keep the blimp from us?
He looks at you and goes, simply put, it's a big weapon. And something that we need to find out, because we need to understand who built it, what built it. Well, we already know who built it, but we want to know exactly what if there's more to come. He just looks at you and goes, I don't have to justify this to you, I'm the regent. What
You're right, you're the regent. So where is the real ruler?
He looks at you and goes, King Leopold died 13 years ago. Gustav is the heir apparent, and he is not ready yet. I'm sure once he's in charge, he'll give you the blimp. But until then, it is my call. And my call says at the end of the summer.
Ah! So you are lying to us.
Oh, he is a tyrant.
So, to be clear, sorry, ignore the clown. To be clear, you said you'd give the blimp to us at the end of the summer. But you also just said that when the rightful ruler comes of age, he will give us the blimp. But he's not going to be the ruler by the end of the summer.
Uh-oh,
Looks at you and
stinky.
goes,
I want you to be extremely specific and careful with your words, because with you supposedly leading this country, your words are supposed to mean a whole lot. Why do we not have our blimp?
And Brom pounds his
When-
fists together.
When will we get it? Not if, when. And if we're not going to get it extremely soon, why?
I have done everything I can these last 13 years well, longer than that, to make sure that we have not ruffled any feathers. So yes, giving you a fire giant blimp, he's giving you more bullshit. He's giving you more bullshit, and he,
I can already tell.
yeah,
I can already tell.
yeah.
Before he even finishes that sentence, I'm going to interrupt him and say, "I'm sorry, I'm not hearing the answers to my questions. I'm going to ask one more time, using the last respect I have for someone in your position, because I understand you are not in an easy position. This is the last of it. This is the last respect and patience I have. When will we get it back?
He looks at
If we're
you.
not going to get it back soon, why? And why are you spitting bullshit at us this entire time? What I'd also like to do is this entire time, I've got my hands stretched out on the table. And is it like a metal table, wooden table?
It's a wooden desk.
Wooden desk? Okay. I would like... Is he like kneeling on the desk, or not kneeling, but like leaning on the desk, or have his hands on the desk?
He's kind of sitting back in his chair with his hands together on his stomach.
Okay, so no part of his body is touching the desk.
No.
Then never mind, forget about the desk.
What are you gonna do?
If he was touching the desk at all, what I would have liked to do is cast a spell on the desk to make it so he can feel small static shocks from the desk. Nothing harmful, but so he could feel static shocks coming from the desk.
Yeah.
Feel the intensity.
Fair. Well, after your talk, he looks at you and opens the desk, pulls out a piece of paper, signs it there, and gives it to you all, and goes, "Sign here. I will hereby guarantee you that you will get your war blimp at the end of the summer, after just enough time after things cool down for me, and just enough time for me to do my investigation. You will get everything back together and whole. The only thing you will not get back is the reinforcement plating that fell off the fucking sky after it was attacked by the airplanes, because obviously I don't have that. So, you will get everything back, everything will be in order, and, well, that's about it." He says he goes ahead, he slips back into the chair and goes, "So, are we cool? You already gave you your reward. You'll get your blimp at the end of the summer."
I grab the paper, and as I'm reading it, I say, "This is not a reward. This is something that is already ours." And before I continue, I'm reading the piece of paper. Does it actually accurately say everything that he has told us, that we will get it back at the end of the summer and we will get everything that we own back?
Legally, it does look sound.
Okay.
Legally.
I would then like to put the paper back down. Without signing it, I'd like to turn it around, slide it back to him, and say there is some additions I would like to put in this contract.
Like,
It does seem sound. However, if we are going to get our blimp either by the end or the end of the summer, we want updates, letters, things that actually tell us what is happening when, so that we know we will get it back either at the end or by the end of the summer. Because if we don't get updates and it's just sitting in a hangar until the end of the summer, you are going to have a problem.
he nods and goes, "Fine. You're situated in Latro. I'll give you weekly updates."
Weekly updates about the blimp.
Yeah.
In your handwriting, I want it in that contract.
In my handwriting. He goes, "I'm not. You know what? Fine. I'll get it in our dock master's handwriting. How about that?" I'm not exactly at the hangar every day. I'm not a mechanic, dude.
I'm not asking you to update us. I'm just saying I want your handwriting in that contract saying that we will get updates. I don't want the updates to be in your handwriting. I know you don't know shit. I want your handwriting in the contract saying we will get updates.
No chill, bro.
He pulls out a pen, scribbles in the hand. He goes, "There will be updates sent to the address below at Latra for the Association of the said owners of the blimp, the Antisocial Society, otherwise known as," he puts it in all caps, "ass."
Wonderful. I take the piece of paper. I make sure it says exactly what he just said. And I would also like to note the address that he said the updates will be sent to the address below. What is that address?
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's. I mean, we can make one.
Because that's the thing is, if we're going to get updates, we're not going to be at an address. We're going to be constantly moving around and traveling for several different reasons. So we will not be at that address to receive the updates.
He listens to you and goes, "So what? How do you want me to get you updates?"
Maybe doesn't D&D have like delivery pigeons or something like that?
He goes,
Mail exists. It just can't be to the same location.
"Fair."
I was supposed to let him know where we're at.
Well, we've got a few errands to run in several different cities. Why don't you send an update every, out of character, I want to double check our timeline and see how long it takes us to get from point A to point B. Because if we have him send us an update every few days to a week, we can have him send it to whatever city we'll be in at that time. We just have to remember to go pick it up from the mail station or whatever the mail system is like here. So if we say, okay, send it to Hester this day, send it to Thanos this day, send it to, I think it's Mirica we're going to. No, it's trying to Jordan the next day, or Orendon, because we'll probably be passing through there. Something like that. So, because if I remember correctly, the places we have to go is we have to go to Hester because of Bjorn. Thanos is where I can get a translation for my dragon book. And then we're going to Shrine of Jordan to get the seed for the first king. After all of that, we'll either be going back here, or we'll be going to Mirica because of Will, or William.
And,
How long? No, go.
Well, I was gonna say, I think I also feel like it should come with a small gift basket of muffins for our trouble.
Yes, muffins.
You know what? For
I
our
can see.
troubles, I think muffins sound wonderful. So, we will be going through 3 cities. We have several errands to run for many different reasons, but we're going to be going through the cities of Hester, Thanos, and Tornden. After we get to Tornden, we will be coming back here. So, how about after we first, how long is it going to take us to get to Hester?
With about Hester, like a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And-
I was doing the shit. I didn't. Sorry, I forgot. I was gonna do the train system. I will work on the train system this coming week. I promise. By the way, there will
Okay.
be no D&D next Tuesday. I'm going to a concert.
Okay.
Yeah. So just have
So, and then we'll probably be spending a day or two in Hester to find the donkey. And then when are we leaving? Are we leaving later today, tomorrow?
Are you asking me?
You and the group.
Well, it's about noon, and you're almost done. All we have left is with Carl and Gustav, and then that's it. Then it's free time.
And if it's already noon, why don't we leave very early in the morning tomorrow morning? That we can make it to Hester by tonight or by tomorrow night. And then if we we spend a day in Hester. So we'll say we expect a letter in Hester, not tomorrow, but in 2 days' time.
Okay.
So not tomorrow, but 2 days. We expect a letter in Hester.
We're at Hester.
Muffins.
Yes. Thank you, Brom, for reminding me. We also expect there to be muffins with this update for our troubles.
Anything
Don't
you
ask me
want?
why I don't really understand either, but muffins, we want it. So.
Anything you want, Your Majesty, he says.
Thank you. Finally. Anyway. After that, okay, so now, so we leave tomorrow, get to Hester around tomorrow night, maybe in 2 days in the morning. We spend 24 hours, maybe 48 hours in Hester to get the donkey. And then from there, so that's 1, 2, we've spent 3 days-ish. And from there, how long would it take us to get from Hester to Thanos?
Hester to Thanos? Several days.
Okay. And we'll also be spending probably 24 hours there. Because I don't think there's a big quest there. We just have to go talk to someone. Well, let's give us a little bit of a grace period. Say it takes us 3 days to get to Thanos. Okay. So then 3. And in 1 week from today, I expect another update and another muffin basket, I say as I point to Brom, to be in Thanos.
2 days later, and 2 days later,
Oh,
and
a week, yes, 2 days is later, and then a week later. And a week is 7 days, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure a week is the same IRL and in this universe.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. Like, I'm already working on the preparing you guys in the master quest list. The days that pass, I'm just like gonna count like 31 days. You know what I mean, for a month.
Okay, great. And then after that, so we should be getting there the same day the letter gets there in Thanos, maybe a little bit later. So then we spend 24 hours in Thanos. That's 8 days. Maybe it takes us a day to get to Tornden.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Okay. So then let's say in 8 days, no, 9 days, I expect there to be a update in Tornden.
Oh my gosh.
With another muffin basket. Don't forget the muffins.
You're demanding a lot, buddy.
I know.
Well, I'm not demanding a whole lot. It's just a letter with an update about the blimp and muffins. Like, it's not expensive. After he sets it in motion, he's going to give this piece of paper to someone and he'll probably forget about it.
Bingo.
But I want him to realize that he is doing something completely bullshit and we ain't going to take his bullshit. We're going to call him out on it and he ain't going to get away with a shit when we're around. He ain't the real ruler. He ain't doing his job and he certainly ain't doing it right. He's fucking around. Especially when he's now fucking around with our shit and thinks that we're going to rain bombs from the sky when we've done nothing but peaceful and helpful.
Yeah, he's fucking with us, and we're not gonna take any of it.
Especially when he thinks giving us what's rightfully ours is a gift.
Yeah, I don't like this as well, though.
You ain't even royalty. You don't get to be treated like it.
It's too much ass fuckery.
There you go.
Anyway.
Now, mind you, I'm not actually saying all of that out loud, but
I totally agree, though.
So anyway, 9 days an update in Tornden. After that, we don't expect another update, because after we go to Tornden, we will be back here. So I don't care if it's you we talk to, I don't care if it's the engineers. We need an update in person when we get back here.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you come. He's like, mind you, my capital is Hester, so I won't really be here. Bjorn will be here though.
Okay. His capital is Hester?
Yeah.
Okay, is that where the blimp is now?
Yes.
Okay. So then, how about this? I'll do you one better. We'll come to your capital. Make it so you don't have to travel, you don't have to send anything anywhere. We will meet you in Hester. But
Go ahead.
we want the in-person update, and we want to see the blimp. We get it. You're not done with your inspection, but we want to see it.
Sure. You're right. He goes, I can do all that. I will not be there
Okay.
personally doing it myself because I have other things to do, but a
Yes.
representative will be there.
I understand that. I get that. Okay. Is all of that written in the contract?
Yes.
Okay. I gesture and ask for the contract.
Get the contract.
Thank you. I read through it, make sure it's accurate, make sure everything we talked about is in there in specific writing.
Mhm.
If it is, and I assume it is, I sign Relix with a big R, some scribbles, and an X, and then I pass it to the next person.
All right.
Thank you for doing business.
I noticed what Relix is doing. Like, oh, I think I can do that. So I write some scribbles on there, thinking it's like a cool signature, but I actually don't know how to write.
That's fair.
I'm ignoring the clown, so I don't know what.
I pass it off to Carl.
All right.
Wait, I forgot. Did he come in with us, or is it still in the bag?
I'm still in the back.
Yes, Carl's still,
Never
Carl's
mind.
still in the bag. We're getting to. By the way, Carl, we're getting to you very soon. I just.
Oh, that's all good. That's all good.
Will you,
I'll sign it.
I give it to Brom.
Alright, you'll sign it. Alright. You guys sign it, everything's taken care of. The regent, who looks very nerved, agrees everything, stands up and goes, I believe our conversation is over now. We'll keep you posted, okay? And at this point, we're
agree.
gonna flash over to Carl and Gustav.
Oh.
So Gustav is walking with you, Carl, down the other part of the palace and goes, so, this really isn't my place, but I believe there's two people who are big friends of mine who need their stuff back. Carl, I've learned about you, I've been told about you. You kick ass. He
Well, I
goes,
mean, I'm in ass.
You are. You're on levels of freaking. God, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. Crap. Gustav. Sorry, I'm having a moment here. Gustav just says, you remind me a lot of my great uncle. You know, my great uncle was blessed by the gods to be able to turn into a beast of a man as well. Dude was like the titular character of a soldier. I can't do that though. I'm not that badass. But I do my own work, and I do what I gotta do, and learn what I gotta learn from. And as I'm speaking right now, you and I are doing our things, and your friends are probably hitting everything that people hate STEM for.
Fair.
He
All
goes,
right. So what do you need me to do? What kind of help
He
do you
goes-
need me?
He goes, well, it's gonna be in here, and he opens up a room, and it leads to the basement.
Oh. Is it a dark basement?
It is a dark basement. He
I
looks-
can't see a thing.
He goes ahead. You see Sten hold up a lantern, lights it, and goes, "Ready to go forward?"
Okay.
Carl, does Roland follow you?
Does what?
Does Roland follow you?
Roland.
Yes.
Who's Roland again?
Roland's my familiar. When we
Oh.
first went inside, Like before you even mentioned the whole kidnapping thing, I said twice that I was leaving Roland outside with Carl,
Oh,
so he wasn't
okay.
alone.
Sorry, my bad.
We'll say that he's sneaking behind so that we don't see
Okay.
him. He's like backup.
As he starts going over, he goes, so this area here, this area down here in this corner, in this room here, this is a catch of stuff for my dad before he passed away. I'm supposed to get the key when I turn 18. However, I'm 15 and I have the key anyway because I don't care.
That's terrible.
He goes, hey, the freaking Sten makes me go to bed at 9 p.m. every night. I'm 15, dude.
Sleep is really good for you.
He goes, I. Carl, can you just please help me open this lock?
Fine. I kind of I flick it.
Alright, you flick it, roll strength check.
Oh no.
What's your roll? That one. Hello?
Carl.
Carl?
We're all dead.
Carl?
My strength check was so powerful it crashed my computer.
Oh.
I'm being shot on.
What'd you roll?
I don't even know. It literally just crashed as I was trying to roll it.
It must have been in that one to crash your PC, bro.
Yeah.
Or it was a
Yeah,
nat.
it didn't even finish. It's not even in, like, it says you rolled it in D&D Beyond, but there's no result.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm rolling in real life. That's a 16.
Alright.
And then modifier I think is a +4. So that's the dirty 20.
Alright, the dirty 20, as you flip the lock, it snaps off and it goes off the other side of the basement. You hear a ding, 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 going off in the distance.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, as you open the door,
Wait a second. That means he didn't need a key in the entire time because I was just here to flick it open.
yeah, he looks at the key and goes, hey, you're right. He just tosses it behind his back. And he goes, wait, no, I shouldn't leave that in evidence. Fuck. Anyway, he goes and picks up the key and goes, let's go over here. And he goes over at in the corner and sees a chest and opens it. And opens it, you see several books. And
Reading. My only weakness.
he goes, oh, screw reading. This isn't for me. It's for my friends.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He goes ahead and looks at the books and goes. So, this book details the long history of the treks the elves did when they left main continent Outro and moved to Manahel. This is my father's copy, as well as this copy too. He holds up another book. It's darker in color, and it has a mountain carved into it. He goes, "This history is about Ladora and Boldora, and how they united into one." He goes, "These are big, important historical texts. This is going to be my peace offering to my friends in the elves and the dwarvish kingdoms." And he looks at you and goes, "I don't know what Sten's telling your party, but what I know and what he knows, let's just say he knows and doesn't care. Well, I know and I care." And he tells you this and goes, the siege at Mirka, it's not, unless if it's not interrupted soon, it's gonna bring down the whole city. And if they
How do you know that?
Because you see, before my father passed away, well, it goes farther than that. My kingdom has always had a good spy agency. The NIA is what it's called. the Netherlands Intelligence Agency.
Okay.
Yes. We have the eyes and ears in a lot of places. We never had the highest population in the country, so we prioritized in our intelligence gathering. And what I know is this. I know that there is this benefactor that's helping the Giants, and that he is able to get them some sort of magic that is apparently forbidden and hard to find. It's purplish and liquid, apparently. It looks like mucus. This is what it's called. That's what they say. That's what I was told, at least.
But how do you know this?
Because let's just say it's kind of easy when you're not a prick to your own intelligence agencies. They start telling you more stuff more than they start telling the actual guy in charge of stuff.
Huh.
Yes. Like, you guys are named ass. Well, Sten's an actual ass.
Oh. Well, that's not cool.
No, and he's not even teaching me how to rule. I'm just learning stuff on my side. I should have a teacher, not some weird uncle who just wants to sit on the throne and imagines I don't exist.
I need to tell my friends if that's the case.
He goes, yes. I don't know what the hell they're telling him, but even then, like, I'm telling you this. Everything that's gonna happen to your blimp, you'll probably get it back, but every bullshit along the way is gonna be in your way. Personally, I say to hell with it, because this is what I think. Right? Get these books to my friends, and they'll be able to help you in the direction that you want to go for. But if you do that for me, I will tell you the thing that I learned about the siege, right? And this is something that is important. I don't know what you can do with it, but I can tell you it.
So why did you need me again? If you had the key to get in here.
Because I'm not able to touch those books. And
What?
And as he gives you the books, you realize he's holding a cloth. He looks at you and goes, about 2 years ago, I was cursed. Everything I touch decays.
Show me!
He goes,
I'm curious now.
okay. He puts down the cloth and puts it on the ground and goes, what can I grab that isn't gonna hurt me? Oh, hey, I'll grab the stick. And as soon as he grabs the stick, it starts melting in his hand.
That's so cool! Do it again!
He goes, yeah, it's great at the parties until you want to touch things, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
That's fair, you're 12, never mind. He goes, anyway, give this book to, he gives you the green book. He goes, give this book to Remus of Ashaland. And give this dark brown book to Rakama Boldar. There they will continue on with what they can tell you with. Well, I'll tell you this though, what we're trying to work with. Sorry guys, I'm getting confused with my notes here. Anyway, he gives you those books and goes, bring them to them, and they can help you out in whatever way you can. But have them read these letters, and he gives you the letters and puts in the books and goes, this will give further details. But for you, this is what I can tell you about. And he looks over at and he takes a map out of his pocket and lays it on the ground and shows Mirka right over here, right?
Okay.
It's,
Wait, are you like...
Sorry, the map.
Okay, you're actually pointing at the map. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pointing at the map.
Okay, so you're pointing at the bottom?
Yep. He goes ahead and draws, gets a free hand and draws here. Actually, no. Sorry. points over here and points over here and next down here. It goes. The hill giants are coming through the mountains, being led by stone giants, and are assaulting the southern wall. The hill giants appear to be under a regional chieftain. If you take him out, those hill giants might go back to the lakes and the hills northeast, where they are being led. That's usually how hill giants work. Apparently they work in an alpha male like status.
I work in mysterious ways.
Yes, take out the alpha male. Break them. And apparently it's not just... Apparently it's there's these sections of the siege. He's pointing to it. He says it's almost as if someone put it together and purposely put weaknesses. But I can tell you this. This area here, you're going to deal with stone and hill giants. And he goes... This area over here, he goes, you'll deal with fire and cloud giants.
Wait, area where?
Over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You'll deal with flower and cloud giants. Breaking those... the fire and cloud giant chieftains apparently don't get along, so breaking them apart might be a possibility. Then lastly is this. He points to the waters. And does another X.
Water giants.
Worse. He goes to you and goes, I think this is where the frost giants and storm giants are coordinating. Apparently the hill giants are I don't know what they're gonna do, but apparently from my intelligence something's gonna be escalated every time, but I just don't know what. It's up to you to find out though, but that's if you guys care. I don't know. Don't mind me, I'm just finding world ending like bullshits and my region isn't doing anything about it.
So back to these books.
Yes.
What's so important about these books in particular?
The historical texts, once in a great while we'll exchange gifts and everything. It's been a long time. Mind you, the people you're delivering us to are also people our age. They're friends of mine.
What about the bullies you said before?
I didn't mention bullies.
I thought you did.
I thought I did. I don't think I did.
Okay, whatever. And an even bigger question.
What's that?
How could you touch that cloth without breaking it?
The cloth is magical.
That's cool.
Thanks. I also have gloves, but I forgot them at home.
Oh.
I know. He goes anyway. So, I'm sure the routes will lead to wherever you go, but take the information as you will. I think we should probably get back now. Your friends should probably be done with Sten.
Okay, and just tell me, who do I need to put it again? Give these books to?
I put it in the master. I put it in the master quest. It's deliver. Green book to Remus. And brown book to Rockham. All right.
No, like I'm gonna say like in character, it'll be like, so, well, who are they again? Here. I'm not very good with my memory, and I'll take like a quill and paper. Like, here, can you just write it down for me quickly?
He goes, yes, yes. And he goes ahead and starts drawing. And he goes, this.
Like he grabs the pen.
Yeah, he grabs it.
Okay.
And he starts drawing a stick figure, and he goes, this is Rockham.
Wait, how does he grab it though?
He uses the cloth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just imagine like, oh sure, he grabs it and it just disintegrates.
Yeah. Sorry, I lost train of thought. Anyway, he goes ahead and writes down their names. He says, deliver green book to Remus, and he draws a dwarf with a big belly. And he goes, I'm sorry, Remus. He goes, give brown book to Rockin, green book to Green Remus. And with the Remus, he draws an elf with ears.
Ooh, pointy.
Yeah. He goes, they'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and start what we're planning for, but it's important that you do that. Do it when you can. Trust me, I have time to wait. Let's just say between you and I, if everything works out, Sten won't be in charge anymore.
Oh. But what do I get out of this?
He goes, for you, I can get your friends your blimp right away. For
Ooh,
you,
they'd be happy with that.
they would be happy with that. And for you, I can give you some more magical items my dad collected.
Ooh.
'Cause, yeah.
Okay, I'm interested.
He goes, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and do what we gotta do. Let's go ahead and get out of here and get going. But I'll tell you this though. To get, well, I don't know. There might be one more quest I can help you with, but this one's something that needs to be done now.
Oh, what is it?
He points to the map and goes, Kekslava, right over here.
Czechoslovakia, all the way in the bottom right.
Yeah, it's Kekslava. This is something I need done soon because I don't know if they're gonna stay. But but this is kind of plays a part into with my letters. You're gonna find. Well, let's just say this: when I was a kid, it's believed that a hag put a spell on me, and there's a coven of them over in Kekslava. If you take him out and find out more information on who gave me this curse, then that can really help us out. He'll really help me out, and I can give you more items.
Whoa. You know, you'd be really good at punching things.
He goes, I've done that once, and then the kid's face melted off, and I kind of felt bad.
Oh. But what if it was like a bad guy?
I mean, yeah, if it's a bad guy, I wouldn't care, but this was like Jimmy, and he had just stolen my lunch money, and I'm like, he's like, haha, I stole your lunch money. I'm like, haha, how about your face? And then he proceeds to wander around screaming, ah! 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 He starts laughing.
I'm just imagining, like, what if my hands were weaponized with punching of acid?
Yeah.
People's faces just start melting. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Lots to say.
All right, guys. So, you guys get back. Carl and Gustav say goodbye, and Carl rendezvous with the rest of the group. And as you're being escorted out of the palace, you leave through the front doors, and now it's just you all in the capital of Middenmark. What do you guys do with each other?
I go to my team. I'm like, guys, the guy in charge. He's bad.
I agree. I hated that guy.
Oh,
Kill him.
Swear to God.
I was waiting for the cue to grab him, but I wanted to.
oh,
I want to, but I don't
Yeah.
feel like starting an international crisis.
Well, we had permission from that other guy.
It won't
That's
be
true.
the first time we've started one.
Also true.
and the kid, he's important, I think. And he said he can get us a blimp like super fast.
Who was the kid you were with?
He was did I get his name?
Gustav.
His name was Gustav.
Gustav.
Yeah,
Like the Gustav.
Gustav.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. So Gustav, how would he be able to get us? What does he need us to do?
That was the one where it's Czechoslovakia, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We need to go to Salavalka.
Just shut up and point to the map.
I point to the map. But like I'm pointing
Okay.
at the map, so it's like super general. You're like point to the map, and I just start pointing at the map that you had.
Yeah.
So which city specifically? Where does he want us to go?
Oh, I think it was like this way, and like I think like turn right here, and then like I'm doing like a lot of circles and like ring around the rosies, like here.
Are you sure?
I think so.
You know what? That's probably the best we're gonna get. Okay. And what does he need us to do there?
Wait, what was it he needed to do? Was it in the master plan?
Yeah, it's the quest now.
Yes, he needs you to pass books, specific books to specific people that are your age, 12 to 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, yeah, that's the books.
He has the books, but he also gave you a now quest, which is what I have highlighted for you guys. It's to go to the Czechoslovakia and interrogate the Coven about the curse. The Acid Hands curse in particular.
Okay.
Mm,
And how quickly does he need that done?
probably
Now.
sooner than later. If I had, well, does he like his acid hands?
Oh yeah, he's got acid hand. It's so cool. Great for punching.
Does he like them?
Okay.
I could use them. Can he give them to me?
You just grapple people and start melting their faces as you're grappling them. Oh,
Ah,
that sounds so cool.
All right. So, yeah. So yeah, it's. I mean, by the looks of it, it's not bad travel-wise. Instead of going directly to Hester, you'll just stop at Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mind you guys, these side quests can you have all summer to do them. If it's a priority quest, I have an extra. I put down an extra layer saying now. You know what I mean? Just kind of be conscientious of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of use your brain. So yeah, what is it you guys want to do?
First things first, where can we find our ship?
Your ship is heading towards Latra. Unless you want it now. Do you want it at your area?
Okay, if it's heading towards Latra, how quickly would it be able to get to us?
It's take a slight detour and everything. It should probably make your way in about several hours.
Okay, so we've got several hours until we could leave at the very earliest, and it's probably about 1 o'clock by now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we should make sure we have everything to leave, and also, hey Carl, where did that kid go? Did you see where he went?
He went. Do I know which way he was going? Like when we left?
And are we still in that area, or are we like outside in a completely different building, or just straight up outside?
You're outside in the capital. Gustav is gone.
Okay.
He went that way. Yeah, I'm pointing at the capital.
Okay. Would I either know, or how would I find out some place to go shopping for supplies and or magical items? Or just trinkets?
Yes, there actually is a general store nearby. It's rather, they're a little pricey, but they have a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, you already know of this place. It is called, it is, let's see here. How do I put this? No. Yeah, it's just a regular store. I'll say that quest for another time.
Okay. So then I'm gonna head to the store. Is there like a counter I can walk up to, or is it just I get what I need and I walk up to the counter later?
You open the counter, and it's a rather large shop with a desk up front by the doors. Older,
Wonderful.
older gentleman approaches you and goes, "What? Hey, what do you need?"
Hi. I need a few things. One, I'd love 2 bundles of arrows, roughly 40 arrows.
Okay.
Um,
40 arrows, 2 bundles, give or take 12 pieces of gold.
and I give him 13 pieces of gold without counting.
Thank you.
And then I lean forward on the counter and I lower my voice a little bit. Is there any chance you have something that's a little less public? Something that you don't exactly have in bulk, if you catch my drift? Something that's not common.
He looks at you and goes, I do. I do. Let me see here. He looks over. He just sees you. He looks around, and is it just you in the store, or is it the rest of the crew? Rest of you guys.
I don't know if the crew followed me, but this is where I went.
Do you guys follow him?
Why not?
Yeah.
All right.
He probably would have. Yeah.
I mean, he's the leader of us, you know.
Are y'all standing behind me, or are y'all wandering around the store?
We're your posse. We're in S formation.
Yes.
Okay.
We're literally covering your sides, and then the back ends are just, completely empty and open.
Yes, his rear end.
And I'm sniffing the air.
Making sure there's no bad guys. We're like protecting the president.
Okay, so in reality, I'm not leaning to get closer to him. I'm leaning to get farther away from them.
Yes.
All right. He looks at you. After you hear this, he nods and goes, "All right. Well, fun fact: I have a basement. He clicks a button, and a door that is a bookshelf opens up. And he goes, "Come follow me." And he starts going down the stairs.
I love this already, and I follow right behind him. However, I do cast. What do I want to cast?
Heck farts.
Not heck farts.
I don't know why they came out. I don't know.
I would like to cast lightning lure, and not actually cast it on anyone, but just make the lightning whip, because it's gonna produce light, and I don't know how dark it's gonna be in the basement.
Yeah, as you do that, he looks around and goes, "Oh, I wonder. I was sending out light. Sorry, I forgot. I drink my daily dose of dark vision every time I come down here." And he turns on some dark lights here and there, and you see a large safe. He goes ahead, raises his hand with the lock, and all the locks unlock. They kind of go, and he, in sequence of lighter locks to heavy locks, and opens it. You see various trinkets, weapons, and everything. It almost looks like junk from the far off point, until he reaches in and goes, "First thing I grab? Not a bad idea. This here is a very rare item. It's a scimitar." He goes, "It's the scimitar of speed." He goes, "This here scimitar of speed. Looking at the handles of it, it appears to have the looks like the symbols of a shoe with heels on it. on the end of the hilts of the scimitar speed. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with the magic weapon. In addition, you can make one attack with a bonus action on each of your turns. There you go. Is this your scimitar? About 10 grand.
A bonus attack, like, does it work like extra attack?
Kind of, yeah.
So, if you already have extra attack, does that mean that, like, it stacks on top of that?
Okay, okay. It uses a bonus action to do an additional attack.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
More attacks equals more damage.
Interesting.
Is there a limit?
There's a limit to how many actions you have, so yes.
No, no, no. I mean, is there a limit to how many times you can do that, like, before a long rest, or is it like every turn
No.
you can do that?
It's a bonus action.
Every time.
That's pretty pog.
10 grand.
10 grand.
Oh.
Time to
Interesting.
steal it.
And is this guy human, elf, tiefling? What am I looking at?
You are actually looking at a half orc.
Half orc. Okay.
To steal. What is it gonna do? Grab us and punch us?
Well, yes.
Oh. Well, that would be good.
Huh. Is he like holding it out? Am I able to hold the scimitar?
Yeah. He heaves it to
Okay.
your hand and goes, "Tell you what, I'll knock off 1,000 for you."
Oh, very kind of him.
This scimitar is very tempting, but I can't say I have a good use for it. Very good condition from the looks of it. Very useful. Very rare. But I'm sorry, I don't have a use for it. I
That's-
see you've got some knacks in here. Do you have anything else?
It goes, yes, I have a brightness. I have, let's see here. Begins boots. I have boots of levitation. Puts him up and goes,
Boots of
"Boots levitation, yes. I cast an action to levitate. No? Well, I can
interesting.
keep digging.
No, I'm definitely intrigued by that. Sorry, I'm struggling with D&D Beyond to add the arrows to my inventory.
You're good.
Okay. Now that I've got that. Boots of levitation. So you can cast an action to levitate?
Yes. You can't levitate incredibly high, but boy howdy, it comes when you have when you fall down, am I right? Or a death trap or something like that.
Okay. Levitate.
Because yes. I also have this shield. And you see the shield pulled out, and it's Japanese inspired actually. Very Eastern. On there apparently is a giant fist. Like a giant the emblem on the front of the shield is a giant fist. It goes, "This here shield, it's called the Shield of Missile Attraction." It's like that, what I like to call it, okay? It's pricey too. About 10,000 gold, but while holding the shield, you have resistance to damage from range attacks. It's kind of funny. It's blessed by the god of the East. I don't know. I'm not really proficient in it, but apparently there's a Eastern god that is basically a man who can't see, and is like he just takes out everything with one punch. But he also takes all the pain of others. Apparently, martial arts god. Apparently.
Interesting. The boots of levitation definitely catch my eye. How much did you say they were?
Boots of levitation is about 7,000 gold.
7,000. Wow. You know what? I think I might have a use for those. So 1 minute, and I do a 180 to try and speak with the rest of my party and have a sidebar for 2 seconds. Let's be honest here. Is anyone going to use this vicious short bow? Does anyone want it?
I mean, extra attack. I mean, how much damage does it even do?
No, he's talking about the bow that they gave
bow?
us.
The
Yeah.
vicious short bow.
The bow. We don't need the bow. We're gonna use that.
What did the bow do again?
It does 1d6 plus 2 piercing, and whenever you roll a 20 with your attack roll, it does an extra. I think you said 2d6
Yes.
or 2d4 damage.
2d6 damage.
2d6 damage.
I mean, it's very nice.
Can I take it and use it on a separate character on a separate campaign?
So that's a no. So knowing this, I turn around and say, how about this? I do have a use for those boots of levitation. I'm more than willing to buy them off you. However, I'd be more interested in making it a bargain for the both of us.
Okay.
You see, I not only have a use for those boots of levitation, but I don't have a use, and I take out the bow, and I don't have a use for this vicious short bow. And I hand it to him.
He looks at it and goes, that'll knock off about 2 grand.
2 grand?
Just 2 grand.
It's ripping us off.
He looks at it and goes, 2 grand and a half.
And what's the cost before the cutoff of the boots?
The price before was 700. With this, you're looking at, I already gave you, you're looking at 4,500. Because yeah, I also have a staff of charming and a long sword of wounding, bracers of defense.
Well, how much?
This is defense. What the hell is that?
And this is a +2 bow that also does an extra 2d4 damage on a crit.
2d6.
2d6.
He goes, yes. And to answer your question, the bracers, he looks at you, Carl. He goes, you're asking about bracers, correct?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. He goes up to you, Carl, and he goes ahead and he pulls out these bracers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see these bracers have the what appears to be the moon insignia on it, and it looks very, Southern Aotro, this world's Mediterranean look to it. As he put it on, you kind of as he puts the bracers on you, and you feel something like sorry, I'm trying to read it. While wearing these bracers, you gain, if you are wearing no armor and no shield. Oh. Do you not wear armor or shield, Carl?
Don't.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He gave this to you. As you put these bracers on, you kind of feel the magic coming from them a little bit. He looks down. The half-orc looks down at you and goes, "Those are blessed from Salunia, the old Tiberian Tessin god of the moon. That there will give you a +2 AC if you're wearing no armor and no shield." He goes, "Yep, it's 6 grand."
How much would you give us for a bracers of archery?
Braces of archery. Let me see. I know we're doing buying and stuff, but you guys don't really get to have access to this high-end shit.
Well, I have it. Now I'm trying to sell it.
Oh, okay.
And we can add it on to one, because I have the bag of holding, so I got a bunch of stuff.
He goes, the basis of archery will knock off about 250.
I also have feather tokens, an anchor and a fan, and way too much sovereign glue.
How about this? Right off the right from the start, I think that 7K for the boots of levitation is a bit much. So, let's say the vicious shortbow, the bracers of archery, and 2K gold.
Oh, I mean, my rats are fighting. Hey, back off. Say again, Alex. I'm sorry.
I'll trade you the vicious shortbow, the bracers of archery, and 2,000 gold for the boots of levitation.
Make it 2,500.
I told you I can't do that. I think that price is a bit too high. So if I had done exactly what you wanted from the beginning, it would have been 2,500.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah. In that case, no. Everything you said sounds about right to me. Yeah. Just go ahead and throw the shit in that corner over there, and I'll get those boots for you.
All right.
He goes, now I do have some other shit. Now I have something here that, well, it's oh, by the way, kid, he looks at you, Carl, and goes, do you want those bracers of defense?
I mean, I don't have a lot of money.
He goes, how about if I go from 6 grand to 5 grand? Do you all have 5 grand?
I got a magic stick. I take out this like nice long staff, and it's like this stick is magic,
What's
and like
Go ahead.
the staff of flowers. It is super magic, and it can make you smell really nice.
Oh yeah, staff of flowers. I know the stuff. It's I mean, now knock off 100 gold. How much money do you guys have altogether anyway? Don't you have like a pot?
We do. There's only 1,400 gold in it.
Only 1,400?
We have some jewels in it too.
Yeah, I see now.
No one's been like, we get our money and everyone's just been taking it, so we haven't been putting anything into it.
I also wasn't aware that there was a pot. I just like, is that just all of our personal golds added together, or have we been putting money into a pot?
Basically, the pot has been, when people don't pay attention and Kyle's been giving us money, I just take it all and put it into the pot.
Ah. Okay.
So we currently have 1,402 gold pieces, 1 silver piece, and 5 copper pieces.
Wait, did you also put the money that was supposed to be for me when you were talking to the other guy in there?
I did not.
Did he give money to give us extra money for Carl?
He gave you Carl's payment. And oh yeah, that's right. Bjorn's payment to you. Opening up Bjorn payment, you just realize that there are many that inside it is, it's kind of weird, but as soon as you open it up, you see that it's full of gold coins.
Oh, right, all those personal letters we got.
Yeah. Inside those personal letters, you get a few things. You get you get 1,750 gold.
Or
Each or total?
Each. You also inside it is a note with showing the name of showing the name of a. It appears to be a dockyard actually. Something about upgrades costing you only half off.
You said it was 1,050 or 1,500?
Oh, sorry, 1,500, so 1,500.
1,500. Ooh, that's that.
Yeah.
Okay, after all this, do we want to have a small talk about what we want to throw into the pot?
Yeah, tell you guys what, I was gonna take a 10-minute DM break. Do you guys want to do that?
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
Alright, cool.
And we'll talk about that. Yep.
I hope you guys are enjoying this session. I know it's a lot of dialogue, but I promise we're getting out of it.
A lot of dialogue.
I know, I'm
I
sorry.
want to fight. I want to punch
I want to
things.
shoot some bad guys. Let me shoot Stan. Maybe they cause him havoc.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys like Sten. I'm not trying to be stereotypical bad regent, but I feel like...
Well, no. I don't. I want to shoot him because I don't like him.
BRB.
It's fair. Yeah,
He's kind of an asshole.
Alright, so yeah, 10-minute break. We'll be you guys.
Okay.
Goodbye.
All right, guys.
Meanwhile, I'm
So-
doing Furio's in the background.
Nice. How many items do you guys have anyway?
I have.
I have one.
We talking items or magic items?
I guess magic items. I guess.
I have 3.
What do you have?
I got the boots of levitation,
Nice.
and Nick, you may or Black Death, you may remember the session where it was just me and you.
I still have that item.
Yes, during that session I got a Bloodwell vial, and then I also have the handkerchief to understand languages from back in the beginning of the campaign.
Okay. And Rom, what's your AC?
20.
Jesus. Okay, it's finally nice to have a second tank. Because I've been running around with an AC of 17, and I'm supposed to be the tank. It's a little scary, to be honest.
True.
Yeah, I could definitely use a bump in my AC, to be honest.
I mean, I like the shield too.
The shield of missile attraction?
Yeah, it gives you resistance to ranged.
Oh, if it's what I think it is, it also it attracts missiles of every source.
Well, see, that's what I think the one in the D&D is, but I think he may be reading he's got a different one.
Well, let's double check it.
Because sometimes he'll get an item. Because he doesn't use D&D Beyond, he uses other things, so he'll get an item and it'll be different than what raw D&D is.
Okay. Well, definitely, I'll ask him if anything. If that's the only effect that it just gives resistance, or if it also makes it so that it attracts all missiles, because it's in the name.
Wait, what?
True.
The shield of missile attraction.
Yeah.
So in D&D, what it does is it literally attracts all ranged attacks to you if it's shot near you. So if one of them shoots one of you guys, but someone else has a shield, the attack just goes to them instead. Ultimate tank. But on the downside, if if one of us shoot a ranged attack and the guy who's holding the shield is there, he still has to take the attack, even if it wasn't against him.
Yeah. Because it's whenever a ranged weapon attack is made against a target that whoever holding the shield is within 10 feet, you become the target instead.
Yeah. So we have to just double check what kind of shield he actually is using.
Yes. Because he said something about you get resistance.
Yeah, because that's what the shield does. But it also has the curse effect, which is you become the target.
Right, that's the curse effect, yeah. So
Really
we
cool.
don't know if he just left that out on accident or on purpose.
So I'm definitely gonna ask him when he comes back. And I would also love to have a +2 to my AC. But it's money. I do have 3,000 gold though.
I think he said it's pretty cheap, wasn't it?
He said he was dropping it down to 5,000.
Was it 5,000? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a +2 to my AC, and that is nice.
Okay, how much money are we putting money into the pot?
I don't mind putting money into the pot, although I would like an item eventually.
I do think you should get an item.
Because weapons don't do anything for me, and armor doesn't do anything for me, and shields don't do anything for me.
Now, here's my question. So, were you saying you wanted the shield of missile attraction or the bracers of defense?
So I would get the braces of defense. The missile attraction was more Brom wanted it, or Paul wanted it.
I mean, that's the only thing that I could really use. I've got exactly 5,050 gold.
Holy moly, that's a lot.
Because we just got a bunch from.
Yeah, we just got a ton.
Fucking ton there.
And we haven't been spending it like at all.
Oh, wait a second. Wait, how much money did you guys get from that guy?
We got 2,000 something from one person.
Wait, we got.
Looks like.
I didn't.
Wait, we got 2,000?
No,
Yeah,
I
like-
didn't think we got 2,000. I thought we got
Yeah.
1,000 basically several times.
No,
Yeah.
one guy was like 2,300 each. He said.
No. One guy was 1,250, and then the first guy was just a flat 1,000.
Oh,
I
frick.
swear
Maybe
one
maybe
guy
I
was
didn't get the gold. Wait, I think I'm missing gold if that's the case.
We should have gotten 2,000, like 150, 250.
So you basically,
Yeah,
this game you should have received this game 3,750 gold, correct?
3,750. Yeah, what was some?
From just this game alone?
I
Just
think
this
that's what it is. This session.
because the first one was 1,000, second one was 1,250, and then the third was 1,500.
I swear one guy was 2.
I never heard two.
Yeah, I never heard two either.
I didn't hear that either. Yeah. I think,
I'm gonna
I think Teddy's on
I'm gonna
money.
go. I'm gonna go look at YouTube. Hold on, I'll find out.
Oh, that's right. Everything's being recorded. I love
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
it.
Thank God for
Okay.
recording.
Good luck
Um.
listening to people
that's
for
the
the last
case.
hour.
Yes.
If
I
that's the
do-
case, then I have money. Yay.
I do like this idea of getting the magic items for y'all. I'm wondering exactly what area is the missile attraction, because that's gonna make my
It's
game-
ranged weapon attack.
Oh, weapon attacks. Okay, that changes things,
Yes.
because that means it's not gonna have any effect on me.
But that's if that's the one that Kyle is using.
That's true.
So that's what we have to ask him. Because also, if it's cursed, then we can actually argue to lower the price. Because it's why would anyone want to purchase a curse? You know.
Teddy,
Because
do
you
you
don't
the
know.
identify spell?
That is a damn good question.
Because if you could
Nope.
ask to examine, damn it.
Are you even able to get it?
We can't just swap our spells right now.
I mean, who said you didn't have it equipped in the first place? You know, cough, cough.
Yeah.
Also, wait, that's a ritual spell. I think you can cast it regardless, as long as you have it in your spell book.
Only if you're a wizard.
Oh, right.
You're thinking
Well,
of tap, not tap.
I was thinking of Tau.
You are right, but I don't think. Actually, I might get it through Artificer. Yeah, I could have it through Artificer. If we come back tomorrow.
Here's what I'm thinking we do.
If I sell my items, I think I could purchase it actually. I just added the money from the king because I didn't add that in. I'm assuming you guys gave it to me.
Yeah.
So that means I have 4,282 gold. And you said it was 5,000. So actually, I could get it if I also have I have a +1 spear that I can't use. I have a heavy crossbow that I can't use. Can I? Ooh, I can use it. But I lose a lot of damage because I'm a punchy guy. I have a mace that I don't use, and then I have a staff of flowers that I bought because I thought it would be funny.
So why haven't you sold them yet?
Never had a good chance to sell them.
Price.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it right now.
I wonder how much he'll sell me a +2 shield for.
I think they sell for like usually 100 gold.
Yeah, just a regular +2 shield.
Oh, you said a +2 shield?
Mm-hmm.
Probably more like
well, isn't a regular shield +2 to your AC?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, but +2 on top of the +2.
So that's +4 shield. That is oof.
What's happening?
So we got a couple questions
nothing.
for you.
Alright, what's that?
Alright, so this shield of missile attraction is the only thing that it has. It's just you take resistance from ranged weapon attacks?
Yes.
And nothing else?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually here it goes.
5,000.
Oh, I see now. Okay, here. Okay, so this missile attraction thing's actually a curse.
You would sell us a cursed shield? How dare you overprice that shield?
Well, here's the thing. The shield is curse. Tuning it to a curse when you target it removes curse. So yeah, removing the shield fails to end the curse on you. Whenever a ranged tag is made against you within 10 feet of you, the curse causes you to become the target instead. Okay, so it is actual missile attraction.
Because they're shield of missile attraction, but it doesn't attract any missiles. So
yeah, no,
that was like.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. It takes, it takes ranged weapons. So it's made against a target within 10 feet of you. So that's really the quote-unquote curse, is you become the target. But I think
that is a target. That is a bad curse, because if any of us attack the enemy, the attack will just hit whoever has the shield.
True. It can be good in utility ways, but
it can be very good, but also very terrible.
Yes.
And you want to sell it to us for what? 10 grand, was it?
No, it was like 5 grand.
Oh.
Honestly, I feel like you'd be better off with the bracers, since it literally gives you a +2 AC without. Yeah.
I can't use it. I mean, I can use the shield, but I lose a lot of my abilities if I use the shield. So.
Yeah. No, the guy. We're programming back head to it. You see the half orc go, kid, the shield. Fuck the shield. Throws in the other corner of the room and goes, these bracers are yours. Did I say 6 grand? I said 5, and you guys have any, I don't know, any more gold, any more gems? Come on, this kid could use it. I don't know about this kid, but this kid needs.
I'm gonna take out my inventory, and like I have like my pocket dimension thing of just pulling things out, and like how the hell can I possibly hold this type of deal?
Yeah.
I have a +1 shield. I have a heavy crossbow. I have a mace, and the staff of flowers. And you know what? I also put like there's goo on the table, the purple goo, and I also take out this beautiful promise ring. That wonderful, beautiful engraving. Once a promise to friendship. That I totally didn't just swipe from this dead guy. On the table. Back in like the very first session.
I pick up the purple goo and put it and hand it to Carl. Stop giving this away.
Okay. I put the goo back.
Yeah.
And I take a sniff and then put it back.
Hey, maybe hold on to that shield. You keep the shield and I'll cover for the shield. I can use that. +1.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul, what you're really, really low.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. So
did you hear anything I said?
What'd you say? I'm sorry. You were really quiet when you said it.
Yeah, I was low. I was wondering, did you actually hear it or not?
Nah.
Not really.
No. Okay. I was gonna say, Carl. I could cover some money for you, and in exchange, all I want is your +1 shield. You keep it, and then I'll cover whatever you need me to cover.
It's not a shield. It's a +1 spear.
Oh, I thought you said shield.
Oh, I would have given it to you if I. Yeah, no, definitely.
Oh,
Isn't it just a regular shield?
I don't have a shield.
no.
Okay.
I
have
swear you said shield.
I have +1 spear.
I can't hear tonight, apparently.
He said +1 shield because we were talking about shields, but I think he meant spear.
Oh, my bad.
Because I was going to make the comment, if you had a +1 shield, why wouldn't you give it to me when I was talking about it?
No, sorry, +1 spear.
I can hear tonight. It is a good night for the old man.
The elephant with the big ears.
Yes.
He looks at he tallies everything up and goes, you know what? I don't want to go down to nitty-gritty copper and silver pieces of it because I don't want to do that shit because this shit's so expensive. I will knock off another 1,000, so that will put you at 4,000.
I have a little bit. I take out my gold pieces. 1, 2.
I can imagine you just going back and forth between your two different pockets on each side, getting one token out at a time until you have pulled out 4,000.
Until he randomly pulls, like, every 5th one he pulls out of his shoe.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I start going through my hair. Yeah, I start going through my hair. I'm like, I'm taking out more gold pieces. Like,
Oh, it's like that guy from iCarly that was across the street. They would always put things on a stick and also had strange shit in his scro.
Yep. The one who stole her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, what was his name?
I'm thinking Lester, but that's the wrong show.
Anyway.
Alright, I'll take the gloves for 4,000 gold and all of my personal belongings.
Okay. He takes all the 4,000 gold and gives you the bracers of defense.
Yay! Goodbye, promise ring.
Yeah, now you go up +2 in AC. By the way, guys, I know I've been kind of sprinkling personal little quests here and there for you all. I kind of done one for Carl and Alex. I'm gonna get those soon and send your own things. Okay. If you don't have one yet, trust me, you'll get one soon. God damn it! Sorry, I'm trying to find a list that I had for a certain person here in this party would like. Anyway, what's up next? Teddy, were you gonna say something?
I was going to ask if there was an item here.
What item?
A sentinel shield by chance?
Oh, he looks at you as a sentinel shield?
Yes.
He goes, that's, let's see here. Looks at, well, it's an uncommon.
You got 2? 2 for 1?
2 for 1?
1 for 2? What is that deal? You know? You buy
one,
2 nuts
one.
and a pecan.
Yeah.
Alright, each of these weapons, you're looking at about 2,000 gold, 2,500 gold pieces each.
2,500 for each sentinel shield?
Yeah. It's considered an uncommon item.
No, I understand that.
Is that what do you think? Is that too much or too little?
I was debating on whether to haggle for it or not.
Oh yeah, I see.
It's uncommon, so like that's a pretty weird range to price things.
Yeah.
Usually they're pretty cheap.
How much would you take some sovereign glue if I sold it to you?
Sovereign glue is how much? 50? About 50?
I don't know. It depends on what you look at.
How much sovereign glue do you have?
What if we put the glue on the orc's face?
What? I'm sorry, you guys both talk. What'd you say, Tay?
I have 7 fully charged vials.
Okay, 7. That's 50. 50 times 7. 350. He goes, tell you what, all those, that'll knock you down to about 2,250. But you can haggle with him. He looks pretty open.
Give me a second. What if I sold you a shield, gave you 5 vials of glue, and gave you 2,200 gold?
We'll be right back.
Repeat that, Teddy? I'm sorry.
Sold him, or gave him my old shield, 5 vials of glue, and 2,200 gold.
That works.
Okay. I will take the second shield.
Brum.
Mm.
What would you like?
Well, I like that Sentinel shield too. Also, I thought about you wouldn't happen to. I know this might be a very requested request since the current state of the affairs, but you wouldn't happen to have a Giant Slayer longsword, would you?
Giant Slayer longsword. That is something that is very sought off in these lands. You know that, my son.
Yes. That was the request part of the request.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. With that kind of Giant Slayer sword, you're looking at about $3 grand.
3 grand.
3 grand.
Okay. So how about that and the sword? I mean the sword and the shield for 4.
Sword and shield for 4. That can work with me.
Okay, deal.
Perfect.
Kyle,
Yes.
just a fair warning, I see everything.
What do you mean?
I have a passive perception of 21.
Oh, okay.
I see everything.
All right.
Oh yeah, passive perception.
Goddamn.
I'm just
Mine's
fair warning.
No, you good. Damn it.
I
I'm
have
trying-
passive perception of 21. I have advantage on perception checks, and I have advantage on initiative.
That's awesome.
okay. Okay. I gotta take that out. All right. Oh, I added. Meant to subtract. Passive perception.
Okay.
I love having high passive perception.
It's so useful.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Nick J.
Give me a second, hold on.
Good.
Wait, you mean with passive perception or roll perception?
No, I was just gonna ask. I was just gonna tell you. I had a list of items that were specialty firearms, but they're kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie. So
I don't need them. I got my skill reliable right here. A good old hip iron.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well, I was gonna give you a special gun, but that's fine.
I don't need it.
All right.
Unless you give me a reason to need it, like, there's gonna be like a really big bad guy that's gonna have like a lot of extra health that I need it for, or like, because like I can already do a pretty hefty amount of damage with these bad boys.
Yeah. So how much gold do you guys now have altogether?
I could have
I'm
known.
broke.
Brum's broke.
I still have 3K.
I have 5K.
Damn. Oh wait, let me see.
Well, how
this.
much? Who's putting what into the pot?
What's the pot for again?
General money.
I can donate a good amount.
Is
I
everyone
don't-
able to put in like $1,000?
I'll donate half my earnings. Let's see, what's half of 5.27?
I'll also put in.
I would like to add 2,644 gold for the pod.
How much are you putting in?
2,644.
I also have a deck of Dwarven Kind. A belt of Dwarven Kind. Costs 6,000 gold, but it makes you feel stronger. Well, constitution-wise.
A dick of dwarven kinds.
A belt of Dwarven Kind, my mistake.
Oh,
Yeah, it increases your
Belt.
constitution by 2, maximum of 20. You also get advantage on charisma persuasion checks.
Teddy, I'd also like to put in 1,145. 1145 into the pot.
Okay. Brom or Carl, are you putting anything in?
Does this guy buy things? Like, I got a, I got my old shield and sword. Would you buy those?
Yeah, I'll take it for you for 75.
75? Okay. Here's 125 gold, Teddy. Or, not me.
Alright, I'm gonna
I give you 125 gold.
Give it to
Okay.
me. I'm gonna...
Now I'm dead broke.
Well, you don't have to give us everything you have.
Well, that's okay. I haven't put into the group yet, so at least I could do.
And he can always pull from the pot. We've got extra gold that we can give him, so none of us are really broke.
Okay.
You want to take Nick's silence as nothing, or did he leave?
Wait, which Nick?
Black Death.
Like that?
Oh, wow.
Oh, what'd you ask him?
If he was going to put anything in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How much money does he even have?
Probably nothing left.
Hmm.
You did spend quite a few.
Probably.
Okay. The current pot is at 6,316 gold.
What was it again?
6,316 gold.
Okay. Okay, you guys have quite a bit of gold.
Nick said he wants to do 282 gold.
Okay.
282.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So the current pot is 6,598 gold.
That's a good amount.
Yep.
Alright, yeah. So, anything else you guys want to buy today?
Yeah, alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi,
I'm
back.
sorry.
I'm Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
When are you coming back home?
You get that milk yet?
Well,
Yeah?
I've been home this entire time. I'm going back home soon. I'm not staying for long.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Wait.
forgot the bread again, did you?
Oh yeah, I got the milk. I just didn't. Why would I bring it back here? This isn't home.
oh, well, I'll be seeing you soon then.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye.
I hope.
Bye.
Alright.
Papa, can you hear me?
So, you guys done shopping then? You're okay?
I'm done shopping.
Alright, so to
Think so.
To fast forward things along, so we don't have time to do this. Do you guys go to the place where what's his lads Gustav told you to go to, where the hags are to interrogate?
Wait, a hag? Oh no.
Did I not mention
It's
that?
okay. I'm ready this time.
Last time I dealt with a hag, it did not end well.
It's okay. Carl is stronger now.
That might as well have been my previous character's canonical death.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't fought a hag in a long time.
So, do you guys go off to interrogate them?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think we do.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
You guys fast forward. You guys take the boat with Bill arriving. Kyle will talk about Bill and the boat later on. Talk about Bill and boat.
Bill and boat sail the seas.
Yeah, I will go ahead and talk about what you guys get with the boat and everything next time. But the point is, you guys get there at the evening time to the water. And Nutmeg, with your such high perception, you realize the night hags are by the water, are emerging by the waters, gathering stones and such in the ground. And when you arrive there, this is what you see. There you guys are. Bloop. Alright.
Well,
Okay. All right.
And the hags, I would say, you know, let me pull out their things. We will use this as a hag.
By the way, this entire time I'm levitating. I no longer walk.
I know he no longer walks. That's fair. I swear I had hag tokens, but I can't. Oh wait, maybe this might be it. Hill giant. Etten, ogres, no hags. Lame. Let's do this one. That's not a hag. Alright. And how about this one? Yes, I found him. Sorry, I bought this shit, so I'm using it. I'm using it.
oh, that's what a hag looks like.
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
it is. And
Why are they just sitting there behind the rocks? Don't they live in like homes?
they do. You do see a home in the far distance.
Oh, okay.
In the distance.
I'm glad that's canon.
Yeah. So, it is now. Nutmeg, you guys, if you want to start, if you want to start it's up to you. You guys can start combat now or get a little closer. But you gotta do a sneak attack.
Well, I would think we roll for initiative first, right?
Depends on what we want to do.
Hmm.
How do we want to? Are we fighting these old hags, or are we talking to them?
I mean, I guess we never tried making peace.
No, we have.
We have.
Have we with hags?
Well, not with hags.
Oh.
Hmm.
What about with these particular lady hags?
Definitely not. Although Nutmeg has made something with a hag.
Don't talk about that.
We don't-
She was a very nice lady, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Nom, nom, nom,
So it's up
nom,
to
You know
nom.
what? While we're here, let me just do this just in case, and I'm gonna shoot my cannon.
Shoot your
But once you
cannon.
do that, then there's like no turning back.
No, not shooting his cannon at them. He's shielding us.
Oh, as long as he doesn't get like a 1.
Well, fuck you. So you get MVP
How much?
4.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, and you're just like, as long as you don't roll a 1.
Hmm.
4 temp HP. I love it.
4 temp HP.
Don't worry, there will be more to come.
Dang.
I mean, very few hags are nice or peaceful.
Would you say that again, Teddy?
I said very few hags are nice or peaceful.
Yeah, I never met one that didn't try to kill me.
I never met one that didn't already kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same. I hate to say it, but same.
I got PTSD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, up to you. How do you want to do this? Do you want to approach fast? Do you want to get closer?
What if we like? Would it be a bad idea to gather them all together and then do like a big AoE damage instead of fighting them individually?
That would be not a bad idea, correct?
That would not be a bad idea, but good luck finding a person with an AoE spell, because that would not be me.
Oh, but doesn't Nutmeg have his little fairy fire thing
I do
that
have
affects it affects everyone in range? So like, if we could at least get them in that range and then like capitalize on it. I think we need some bait.
Yeah, for that.
Who's the tankiest guy in here?
Carla Brom.
Brom? He willing to be our bait?
I think Relix is the tankiest guy.
Yeah, Relix.
You're looking really buff right now. I mean, you know, I don't usually.
I
like,
mean,
notice this, but,
I'm gonna be honest with you, I do have a way of getting up close and personal and not taking damage, but I don't want to use it already.
Mm. Mm.
I only have 63 points of HP, so I'm not the tankiest one. I think Relix, you're pretty good, right?
Well, what kind of tank do you want to do? Like,
yeah.
No, I like to be kind of up in the middle, kind of bringing things in together.
I am evasive, not tanky. Difference. Big difference.
Ooh, okay.
Because if you just want someone to go running in there head first, yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do.
Oh,
Carl, if you don't run in there, we'll go see a doctor.
Wait, we'll go see a doctor?
If you don't go in there, if Carl doesn't run in there, we'll go see a doctor. Carl not running in head first and wanting to punch something is out of character.
So one of
Oh
the
no, I'm
hags-
going to. I'm just waiting for what you guys do first.
So one of the hags
Okay.
appears and goes, "I can hear you."
Oh no.
Yes,
Just
we can hear
fire.
you too. We're not deaf.
There's Survivor Bite. Oh, no.
Relix, what's your AC?
No comment.
Good job being it.
No comment.
15.
All right, you take 5 damage from magic missile.
Why'd you ask my HP if you're casting magic missile?
That's right, I'm dumb.
No. He just wants to taunt it in your face. Like, oh, what's your AC? 142? Yeah, you still get hit.
Okay.
This is so stinky.
You attack my friend! I'm gonna go into Big Carl, and I'm
No,
gonna
I go into Big Brom.
Big Brom and Big Carl. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to Biggie and then action to dash.
All
How
right.
can they even reach? Is the magic
So-
missile really reach that far?
Here, hold
Yes.
on. We're gonna go ahead and after that we're gonna do initiative rolls. So, come on back.
Oh.
Get your ass back over here, Carl.
Yeah. All right.
Oh wait. So I can turn into Big Carl and then we initiate.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. I'd rather do. Okay. Perfect.
Now.
It saves me a full bonus action.
Okay. Now. So. Who rolled 2025?
Oh, we. We got to roll. I don't know if anybody's rolled yet.
Oh, roll initiative.
I haven't.
Yeah.
13.
13.
Don't forget that advantage, Teddy.
Wait, you also got a 13?
Yeah.
That means we gotta roll.
Yeah, roll off.
Rolling off. That is a 20. Dirty 20.
21.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
So who rolled 20, 25?
Us.
No, we didn't. We rolled a 13.
Oh, no, that was
21.
initially you both got 13s.
Yeah.
And then whoever got
So which-
this.
Yeah, so we both got 13. Don't worry about it.
All right,
Brom
so-
got 21.
Okay, Brom got 21.
Yep.
15 and 20.
I have a 17.
Okay. 10 and 15. Black I think it's
yeah.
on the roll.
Yeah, so it's Nick and I, but I go first for him.
Alright. What am I missing here? Nutmeg?
Natural 20.
Okay. So,
So it should be Brom than me, right?
it should. Brom got 21, so yeah. But you got, yeah, and,
Oh, you got 0 to your Inish.
Yep.
Oof.
Wait, okay,
That
so
advantage definitely helps you then.
Alright.
so out of all of us, who goes first?
I do, actually.
Oh, wait, so it's DM, and after the DM, who goes next?
Me.
DM, then Brom, Nutmeg, Alex, Black Death, Nick J.
From
Okay.
Nutmeg, Relix.
Alright, so what's gonna happen is both hags, you see the hags come out, and then they're gonna go whoosh and disappear.
What?
Oh.
They've entered the ethereal plane.
Ah!
Bitches.
What the hell does that mean? What the frick does that mean?
Ah, we're dead.
Not again!
The night has gotten dark and the area has changed. It is now you guys in the darkness. Their turns end. It is now your turn.
This is
Did
scary.
it just magically turn dark on us? What happened?
Sorry, it was nighttime.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah. Brom, it's your turn.
Okay. And alright. So we got me and Carl. Did we get our things off that we did, or was that I can't remember what we decided on that.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we got our things off, right?
You
Okay.
got your things off.
Okay. Also, I don't have control of my character token.
Alright. So. Brom, where do you want to go?
I was gonna move up, probably next to Relix here, in front of him, probably like right there. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll dash up there.
Okay.
And then the bonus action, I will invoke one of my giant runes for extra, my frost rune. It gives me 10 minutes. I get a +2 on ability checks that involve strength or con.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. After Brom's turn, it's Nutmeg's.
Okay. So I don't see any of them.
No.
Is this rough terrain right here? What is this?
Oh, that's just descending into the sand.
Does that count as rough terrain?
Yeah.
Okay. Understandable.
So what I'll do. Damn it, I can't do both. let's bonus action. I'll shoot my cannon.
Okay.
So that's 6 temp HP. To anyone who's around me. Actually, I think Brom's the only one out of range.
Thank you.
Yeah. Brom,
Oh.
sorry, you're the only one out of range.
But then why don't you move over here?
This is true. You can do that within your turn.
Okay, yeah. I'll move over bonus action.
There we go.
Everyone gets a 6 temp now.
You said 6?
Yeah, 6 temp HP.
Including me now?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll use my action. Oh, before I forget, I drew an ass, and I have it on the board
Yeah.
in case I use spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So it's not in play. It's just in case that spell gets used, so we're not trying to figure out what to do for it.
Gotcha.
I'll pull out my wand, and I'll cast detect magic with my wand as my action.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
Okay. So, with the detect magic, can you, let me see here. I'm gonna look this up.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay. You feel one thing over here. It almost looks like, I don't know if you ever played Fallout New Vegas, but you know, like when the night can turn invisible, you can kind of see them a little bit. It's kind of like that.
Mainly because I don't have anything I can do. I kind of just, like with the wand, I just point behind Relix.
Yeah.
Get. And end my turn.
All right. After your turn, it is Alex's turn.
I don't see anything and don't know what Nutmeg's talking about. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start flying, but not because of the boots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast. Ah, fuck! I can't do that. They're both 3rd level spells. Okay. Does this spell require me to see them? It would make sense if it did, but I'm still gonna check.
Yeah, while you're checking, Teddy, before I forget, the Offspring are playing in Boston. I'm going. Do you want to come too? It's gonna be the Offspring, Sum 41, and Simple Plan. Yeah, I'm sending you the date. I'm going with believe it or not, I'm going with Sam from camping, as well as one of my funeral director friends.
It's tempting. It really is.
Yeah, we're doing lawn seats, so it's nothing big, you know. Seats, actual section seats were like $99.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
I wish I had a ticket. Ooh.
What's up?
I wonder if I could get that ticket. I wonder if I could borrow their ticket.
Oh, what ticket?
So Live Nation, Blossom, not trying to dig over with this, but Live Nation does a season pass. It's like $250, and you get lawn seats for a bunch of shows. Petey's friend, her and her boyfriend have their passes, and I mean it's almost once a week. Ooh, Shine Down, Papa Roach, and Spirit Box.
Ooh,
But
good.
yeah, they go to shows all the time, and there's a bunch of Live Nation events.
Holy shit,
So
dude!
you pay. Do what?
I was gonna say, holy shit, dude. Yeah. See if you can come to the Offspring.
Yeah, I'll see. I'm tempted. That should be a good show.
Oh yeah, especially since
Okay.
it's Sum 41's last show. No, their last tour because they're breaking up. But anyway, after that, Alex, what's up?
I have figured out what I'm gonna do. I would like to point in the general direction that Nutmeg is pointing, where I think they are, and cast True Strike.
Okay.
I'm very surprised. True Strike does not say I have to cast it on a target I can see. It says I point my finger at a target in range. My magic grants me brief insight to the target's defenses, and then on my next turn I gain advantage on the first attack roll against the target.
You gain advantage, yeah. So
I know. My point being is, does the spell work?
oh,
Yes.
Okay. If Relix knows the spell works, he's confident enough that something is there, and he's casting Lightning Bolt.
All right.
Casting Lightning Bolt right on that green X. So if anything is... Hold on. Let me just draw something. Let's do this. If anything's within 5 feet of that line, it needs to make a dex save.
Okay.
Let's see here. Advantage on saving throws against spells and magical
Items. Okay. That would be a 14.
If whatever is there fails, I don't know if there's more than one or what exactly is there, but whatever's there fails and takes a lot of damage.
All right.
Oh,
That's gonna be 39 damage.
Holy shit.
what?
that's a decent jump right there.
How you doing that?
Relix, seeing a Relix, much like the animal being stalked in the shadows, you took some hints of what could be the right thing and shot your lightning bolt. It rips right through the hag, bringing her right back from the ethereal plane to the material plane. She screams in agony, and her face looks charred from it. And she appears, but the other two do not.
Okay. Something I forgot to say that I meant to do, but didn't actually say out loud, is I just casted 2 spells that both require an action. I do have my Font of Magic sorcery points thing that allow me to change a spell that requires an action to a bonus action, but I hadn't actually said that out loud, so I'm saying that and using up my sorcery points. And then just okay. Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. So, that happens. Black Death.
Yes. Yes.
It's your turn.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even, oh my god, already?
What do you think was happening?
Yeah, I didn't even realize it was Relix. Oh, you're right. Oh, now that I can actually see a target in front of my face, I'm going to walk up to this thing, and I'm gonna start cracking my knuckles, you know, going away, and then just I'm gonna start punching as much as I can while attacking recklessly.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna be making a lot of attacks, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna recklessly attack, so I also take advantage if they attack me.
Okay.
But I also gain advantage on all my attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Where is it? Alright, that's a 20 on the first hit.
Okay.
$20 on the second hit. Oh god. Advantage, advantage, advantage. Much better. 22 on the third hit. 27 on the fourth hit.
Okay.
Holy shit, dude.
Okay. Oh, nah, I rolled one extra. I'm assuming a 20 definitely hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means all of them hit, right?
Oh yes, all of them do hit.
Okay. Let me just quickly do a little bit of mass and damage. Oh. Oh my god!
My god.
Plus. Alright, that's gonna be a total of 51 points of beautiful bludgeoning damage. Actually, you know what? No, fire. Well, let's do fire damage just for funsies.
Oh.
I can change the type of damage I do with my punches.
Okay. So. She's resistant to fire damage.
Oh. Well, I should not have done that.
So she takes half that.
Well,
I think it still might just kill her. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that'll be 26 points of damage then, rounded up.
Okay.
Holy moly. Well, it's a good thing we found out don't use fire against them.
Yeah, hags are resistance.
Yeah, hags are resistant to fire now.
Wow, crazy.
Good to know.
Wow.
Yep. So, after Black Death's turn is Nick J's turn.
It's me. How's the hag looking?
Not good.
Here, I'm gonna go towards this direction. But on my way there, while I'm halfway, I'm going to shoot the hag. I'm gonna pop her twice in the well, I'm gonna try to shoot her in the abdomen.
All right.
Let's see. Does a first, let me make sure my pistol's equipped because I'm stupid. There we go. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
And does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. First one does 7. Second one does 12.
Okay, and
What
they're
is that?
piercing damage.
Yes.
All right, she is.
That is 19 damage total.
All right, she's immune to piercing.
Oh! Like completely immune?
No, sorry, she's resistant.
Oh, shit.
She's immune to being charmed.
I
So,
see.
Yeah.
Well, now we learned two things.
Yeah.
That's 10 damage.
All right, 10 damage right there. She takes it, and now,
Damn.
and oh, okay. So you stay there, Trickster.
No, I'm gonna continue this way.
All right,
Very far away.
all right. Now it's their turn.
Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I took an action. Fuck. Okay, let me rethink that. It only works if I should be there.
Okay.
My bad. There we go.
Wait, it's their turn. Did Brom go?
Sorry,
You go
I
first.
go first.
Oh no!
No, Nick is next. Yeah.
This is bad. This is really bad.
All right. The two appear. One appears behind you to Trickster and uses her claws to attack you.
Ah.
How do I do that?
How do you attack me? Well, you.
She tries to go for a claw. Yeah, and then trips and falls on the ground. She's not prone.
She's prone.
Yeah, she's prone.
Oh fuck. Wait,
Oh,
can
nice.
you still use opportunity attacks if you're prone?
Yeah, you just have disadvantage on the attack.
I
Yes.
see.
So yeah, she falls. The next one is the other hag who used her claws against you, Carl. Okay, the one is a 23 and the other one's a natural 20. So Carl, you take You take 12 slashing damage and.
Woohoo!
15, 20 additional 22 slashing damage.
Ow.
And the other hag will go after Nutmeg. She will actually be casting the spell Sleep on you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I'm not sleepy.
How do you remove that debilitation? Can you have someone wake you up, or do you have to just do the charisma?
Someone
check?
has to wake you up.
Yeah.
I see.
There is no
saving throw at least?
there is no save for sleep.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it rolls against your hit points.
So the weaker you are, the more likely you are to sleep.
So the
Damn,
so I'm
boy.
reading this right now. The spell sends creatures in a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not putting me or Brom to sleep, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's best to use it when the enemy is damaged.
I'm probably not
Sure.
gonna either, because I got 58 health.
Ooh, yeah, you're
Ooh,
probably not going
oh
to sleep
yeah.
either.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how much damage did that hag do to me?
None.
None? Oh yeah, that's right, she fell over in that one.
So 5d8. Let's see here. 19. Okay, that's shit.
Yeah, no one's going to sleep.
All right, so that was a waste. Derp.
I think that was a great move on your part.
I'm not mad.
Yeah. Fucking Brom.
Okay. All right. I've been sitting here thinking of what I want to do. All right. I still don't have control of my dude, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. I can get to here. But not moving into this square here. And it should be 25 movement.
Okay.
And then once I get there, I would like to grapple this hag right here.
Okay.
And then move down because I have a little extra movement left, and then move down to that square.
With the hag?
Yep.
All right. So what is it you doing, Brom? I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm
Grappling this
moving.
one?
Yeah, I move into this square here, but not running into this square. I'm gonna go around this square. I'm gonna move to that square.
Okay, go ahead and move
I'm
your
gonna-
character then.
I can't. That's why I said I don't have control of my
Oh.
token.
I'm sorry. I'm.
That's why I was
tired.
telling you that.
I'm getting tired. Not
No, you're
listening.
fine.
I thought you were like debilitated or
Here
something.
you go.
Hey, okay. So I go up here. I'm gonna grab that hag. So I'm gonna attempt to with an athletics check. Oh god, she's not beating that. That was a 1 and then a 19.
You should go on the other side so you get advantage.
I have advantage anyway,
Oh,
and that requires too much movement.
I see.
So that was a 19 plus 14 for 32, 33, 33.
All right. So go ahead and make that grappling check.
33.
All right. I fail. I'm grappled on the ground.
Okay.
Oh no!
I
I'm
need
gonna use my remaining
Actually, no.
movement
Oh yes.
I'm gonna go down here and dragging that hag with me,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna action surge, and then I'm gonna grapple that hag.
You can do that. You can grapple 2 at once.
Yeah, it's big because of his
if
race.
well, that yes, because I have a trunk and I can grapple with my trunk and a hand,
Holy shit, Brahm's coming in clutch.
and that is
Awesome.
a 24 to grapple.
All right. She's grappled now.
Okay, that's all I got.
It's a
Damn,
lot.
Brahm.
So
Holy shit, dude.
Because bonus action, I can't do anything yet with my bonus action. If I had extra attack, I could do all that in one turn without action surge. But
Yeah.
one more level.
one more level.
Man,
That's all I got.
All my weapons are piercing. He chose a really good enemy type.
Yeah. All right. Well, after Brahm, it's nutmegs.
Nutmeg.
So, I'm gonna try this and see what happens. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon
Okay.
on the,
The butt.
well, my Spiritual Weapon is the butt. I can't grab it. Maybe if I zoom in. Okay, I'll move the butt when I'm done. I want to put it right here, so it's like across from me. So that should give me advantage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with the way this is when it's cast, I can roll to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's my bonus action, and then I'm going to attack as my action. So, first attack, 25 to hit. So 25 to hit.
25 to hit, does it?
Okay. And that does 7 damage. And then, because it's a melee attack, I want a Thorn Whipper.
All right.
And another 25 to hit. For 7 more damage. And now we'll move the butt. And end my turn.
All right. I can't grab the butt either.
Did you use your bonus action yet?
Yeah, my bonus action was to create Spiritual Weapon and attack.
Oh, okay, okay. That
Okay.
was the action.
We have an ass.
All right. And
Uh-huh.
I made another butt and I'm able to move it. So just let me know when you want me to move it.
Thank you. And it's force damage. Is what Spiritual Weapon.
Force team.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's force damage.
Luke.
Yeah, it's force damage. So I want you guys to think about how an ass creates force damage.
Luke,
to
use
attack.
the ass.
But that is my turn.
Yeah. Is that a sound effect coming from the ass?
Yep. That was the force damage.
all right. So after
Who's
that
next?
turn, it's Alex's turn.
Alex, beat him up. That's funny.
Anyway, I'm going to do something I haven't done yet, and it's perfect timing. Relix is going to put his hands together, and seemingly out of nowhere, a shadow is going to appear right in front of him. And I'm casting Shadow Blade as a bonus action. Since it's nighttime, and we're in at least a dim light, I have advantage on whatever I'm hitting. regardless of any other condition, I think. So I cast
Yeah,
Shadow
you
Blade.
get advantage, yeah. And
Yeah, no matter what, I get advantage because you're doing your thing.
yeah.
So I roll. To hit, and it's supposed to be a weapon I'm proficient in. So if I do that. I'm not even going to bother using my second roll for advantage, because that's a nat 20. So then, that means that I do 6d8 psychic damage.
To who?
To the closest tag. That's the wrong tab. Yes, that one.
Okay.
Okay then. So that is a good. I low rolled on a lot of those. I think what I'm gonna do is I will use my my sorcery points to re-roll 4 of those dice.
Okay.
Because it's supposed to be 6d8, and I rolled a 4 or less on 4 of them. So I spend 1 sorcery point and re-roll 4 of them. I'm just gonna re-roll them by hand to not make it annoying in D&D Beyond. So I'm rolling the 1, 4, 3, and 2, and I have to use the new rolls. So replacing the 1 is a 2, so now I'm doing 23 damage. Replacing the 4 is an 8, so now I'm doing 31 damage. Replacing the 3 is a 2, so now I do 30 damage.
Okay.
And replacing the 2 is a 2, so I do 30 damage, 30 psychic damage on the dot.
Nice. All right.
Did you add your modifier to that?
I did not.
Yeah. On Shadow Blade, you still add your whatever your modifier would be to it.
To hit or to the damage? Hold on.
To both. Well, to hit might be. Yeah, because I've been reading up on that because I got a character I got that runs that.
Count as a simple melee weapon with which I'm proficient. Deals 2d8 psychic damage on a hit and has the finesse, light, and thrown properties.
Yep.
In addition, when you use a sword to attack a target that is in dim light or in darkness, I make the attack roll with advantage. If I drop the weapon or throw it, it dissipates at the end of my turn. Thereafter, while the spell persists, I can use a bonus action to cause the sword to reappear in my hand. When I cast a spell using a 3rd or 4th level spell slot, I am using the 3rd level. The damage increases to 3d8, and I cast it using... Okay, I'm not doing that. It doesn't say I do that. Do I?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's according to Sage Advice by Crawford. Because it doesn't have it in there, but if you ever look it up for Shadow Blade, it creates a weapon, so when you attack with it, you make a melee weapon attack. And so your melee weapon attack uses your strength modifier or your
Dex.
Or your dex, yeah. So then you would also add your, because it's a weapon attack, so you add your bonus to it too.
Huh. Okay. So then, which bonus do you want me to add, Kyle?
You could use either or.
Yeah, either or.
Well, my strength is negative, so I'm using Dex. So that's another 2 damage. 32 psychic damage.
Okay. After doing that damage, the hat. Sorry, guys. I'm getting tired, so kind of just gonna see here. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. we can continue this fight next time. It'll be 3 weeks from now, or we can kind of call it quits here and start fresh. You know.
Hmm.
Do you want to finish?
I don't mind whatever.
So say the options again.
Nick, we're gonna allow fish tank, by the way. We can either continue this combat next 3 weeks from now because I won't be here. Sorry, 2 weeks from now, because I have to do a concert.
Right.
So it'll be 2 weeks from now, or we can have a fresh start and fresh combat. Like fresh. You guys can talk.
Either pick up where we left off in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Or start from the beginning of this fight in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, like do diplomacy or whatever. It's up to you.
Why don't we
yeah, I mean, I'd probably say continue next week. I don't feel like why would we restart it?
Yeah, I think we should pick up where we left off in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Teddy, just to clarify, how much damage you did to this one?
14.
Okay.
7 force, and then 7. Let me double check. Piercing.
Okay. Oh yeah, she is prone. Can't forget that. All right, cool. All right, guys. Yeah, because I'm getting tired. It's 11 o'clock. I've had a really busy weekend, so I look forward to sleeping. So,
Okay.
Yep.
And
guys.
you said we're not playing next week?
Yeah, I'm going to a concert in Cleveland on Tuesday. I'm going to a Psychobilly show.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I look forward to that, but I'll tell you more after the stream. Goodbye, stream.